Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching the Sports Cache. I'm Marcus.
I'm Pat.
It's Q.
Miss Ray.
And of course, you're watching the Sports Cache. All right, let's get into it. I know you're not gonna like me, but he's the GOAT. I don't care. I'm tired of having this conversation. He's the GOAT. We're not doing that this week, but I'm getting off the top with it.
Sounds good. Congratulations to LeBron and the Lakers, to AD, Quinca, Caruso, all of them.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard deserved it.
Dwight Howard.
He really did.
Yo, I'm so happy for him, dog. No cap, though.
Can we just speak on like how free Danny Green feels right now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like I wasn't one of the people that was like, "Oh, you should die. You could go kill himself." Like,
Oh,
that's
hell
so
no.
stupid.
You want to know who it was?
Yeah,
Who was it?
LeBron fans. Wasn't Laker
Okay,
fans.
like,
It was
no.
people that strictly like LeBron that knew it was going to torment his legacy if they lost. It's probably
I'm
some
gonna pull a
LeBron
Shaggy.
fans.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You ain't catch me nowhere. It wasn't me.
Congrats to Danny, too. He's
Back to
a
back.
champion.
Back to back. He really is back to back. Two different teams.
One of the coaches, too. He was the same assistant coach, I think, for Toronto.
He just brought him.
Yeah, he just brought him here.
Say,
with
hey,
him.
bro, come on.
But he was the same coach when LeBron won in Cleveland. He's at, I don't know his name.
Just like an assistant.
Is an assistant. It's not Jason Kidd. It's the other one. It's
I'm not sure
hold
what his
on.
name is.
I'll pull it up for you. I'll just read some names. But just go ahead. I mean, it's obligatory finals talk. I mean, even though it's over, it's still obligatory.
Hey, I called it.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
did
six.
call it. You did
Yeah.
call it.
I
Yeah.
said 7.
But it was looking like it was gonna be 4. Can we just admit that?
Yeah, that's true.
It was looking like it.
I was upset because over this weekend I was out of town, and on the way back I thought they were gonna play at 8, so I'm expecting to get home around 8, tune into the game, and it started at 6:30. And while I'm on the road, I get the score at halftime. The game was already over at halftime. I was so upset. I forgot how much they were up, but they were up by like 24-25 at halftime. I was like, there's no point in me even watching the game. But I obviously tuned in. I had to see who won finals MVP.
There was a point in time because me and Ray were watching it yesterday, and like we were both watching the score, and we were like, "Oh!" And now they're up by 40. Oh wait, we did the math wrong. It's still 30, but either way, like either way,
Dude, they were just up. We were just having casual talk right there.
Man.
We knew it was already over and shit. But I was like,
we just looked over and Caruso was taking a 3. I'm like, yeah, that's cash.
Rondo was hitting threes. I was like,
Rondo
whoa.
was
So
cooking.
you know it's over.
Yeah.
Rondo cooked Jimmy Butler, and then had Adebayo switch onto him and still cooked. Rondo.
Yeah.
Rondo.
Yo, I just see that picture of his son drinking that sparkling. Yeah. He's like, this is one of the coldest
Yeah.
pictures. I was like,
Congrats to him too,
Yeah,
because
man.
his career took a turn. He took a lot of heat too, because he became a
He
journeyman
bounced.
as well, just
he
like
bounced
Dwight.
teams. Yeah.
But he wasn't even bad. Like he led the league in assists when the year he played for the Kings.
It was just his body language.
Yeah,
They
'cause
said that he wasn't a good
especially with the
teammate.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially with the Mavericks.
Nobody wanted to buy into what he was talking about. But
Exactly.
instead of them buying into him, he just bought into what the Lakers were doing and led into a championship.
He had that like same mentality like Jimmy, like, cause they played in the Bulls together, and they were talking about how like them two paired up, and then like they would have some comp and stuff, and I was like, I mean, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to pull up that coach, Phil Handy.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says he was with Cleveland through 2013 through 18.
And then you went to the Raptors, huh?
He has coached in each of the last 5 finals,
What a
Damn.
guy.
winning titles with the Raptors and Cavaliers, and now the Lakers. Shout out. Just because like it's so funny to me. Did you guys see JaVale on his IG live?
Oh, you talking about the Greek
Coach
freak?
He shouldn't be worried about the Greek freak. We got him a ring before his brother.
That was kind of petty, but
It was petty, but it's funny,
yeah.
especially since like Giannis really did go back to back, even though he didn't deserve this one.
Wait, who?
Giannis.
Oh,
That's a
nah. I think he deserved it.
Same.
I think Giannis did deserve it. Like if you look at regular season,
Right. LeBron did deserve that finals
I think
MVP.
they need to start looking at postseason also.
No.
I think
Yeah,
they need
no,
to look at
I-
both. And if not, then they need to have a postseason MVP.
The finals MVP.
Right.
Yeah.
But some teams that make it to the final or don't make it to the finals have people like Dame Lillard. I mean, just because he was in the first round mainly, but I feel like there could be like a separate award for the postseason just for guys that
They did, bro. It's called the Bubble. The Bubble Award, dog. They give it to the Suns.
Not having that.
Or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think they gave it to the Suns. Or like Devin Booker.
Promising team, bro.
So I have a few questions for you guys. Just do we see the Lakers back next year? And I think that's for me a yes. In the finals at least, not just playoffs.
80 resigns, 100%.
Well, like I've been telling you,
gonna
what
use
he's
our
going to
team.
do is he's going to decline this player option, and then he's going to wait for the Lakers to offer him the Supermax. He's going to get more money from it. He's just
Damn,
he's
Lakers
gonna
got
stay
caps
in-
like that?
No, but once I think he has bird years. That's why they can do that. In which case, if you don't know what bird years are, like I think you have to have 4 years with the team before you can start having bird years. It's named after Larry Bird, but the team can basically go over their cap space to re-sign you. Like they can go into luxury tax and stuff like that.
I believe it's possible. I don't think they're
Next, you gotta look
to the finals. I do believe so. As far as winning the championship, I know that'll be tougher. But yeah, as far as competition, I mean the Clippers. Hopefully, they'll be back and better than what they were.
We'll see what happens with that coaching change, though.
Yeah, because that's
Ty
gonna make
Lue's,
or break
like,
a lot.
He's looking at the Rockets right now.
Dude, speaking of like
Yeah, I know.
basketball next year in general, like
How they doing it?
yeah, that's like so weird. Like when are they gonna start? You know, and even if that too, I mean, there are some some players that were injured like KD and Kyrie. You gotta like consider
But they're
everyone
back.
now again. Yeah,
They're back. I
Yeah.
mean, Clay's
the
back.
Warriors. Yeah,
Everybody who
And
was out.
that's what I was. Yeah, the Clippers and then the Rockets. They still have maybe like a year to span it, but
they need to
it's-
do something this offseason, bro.
I do think they have the talent. I think it's more of a coaching thing. I really feel like the small ball lineup, it really will work, but over the whole course of the game, once you realize you're getting dominated on the rebounds, they had Tyson Chandler. They had him on the bench. He didn't touch the floor at all. I really feel like they just need to find a coach that'll buy into what they're already doing, yet also make changes when necessary. Because Mike D'Antoni wasn't making changes at all. If they
No.
were getting beat, they were getting beat up on.
Still giving the ball to Harden. I mean, whenever Harden doesn't want it, just give it to Westbrook. Let him initiate plays. That's all it really was. I'm mainly asking the same question for the Heat, just because they were both the teams that made it to the finals this year. Like, do you see them making it back to the Eastern Conference Finals, the finals itself?
With this same exact roster, I don't think so. But
Not even with healthy pieces back.
the fact that even healthy, I think that the East is gonna get better. We're gonna bring that up in a little bit, but the East is gonna get better. But the thing is that since they did make a push all the way to the finals, Jimmy did solidify himself as like one of the best guards in the league.
Would you consider him a superstar now or no? Not yet.
He's a star.
I always thought of him as a star, but
Always.
it was like he never embraced that role. He was always a good player. Even when he was on the Bulls and he was the first option, he's the one that went to Minnesota and Philadelphia and like tried to take like a back role. Even though I feel like he should have been, he was
In
the best
Philly,
option on
yeah,
the
he
team.
was. Dude, that Philly team
Yeah.
would have been nasty too. But
now
they did not have that mentality. Like
now the fact that he's
Jimmy
on
did.
a team by himself, it's apparent that he's here to play.
for sure.
But I feel like the fact that they did do all that, they do have shooters, they are well coached. That might be a good like free agent destination. So they might go ahead and get a couple other pieces. But with the same exact roster, if they try to run it back, I don't know if they get
I
as
heard
far
some
as they
people
did.
saying like there's going to be a star going to be landing in the Heat. I know you've seen that too. They're talking about like a potential star.
See what pick they have real quick.
What do you mean?
Like first round.
First round?
Obviously, like they made the playoffs, so it'll be like
Late.
20s, something like that. But still, if they could,
They're
package that-
saying because Oladipo wants out of Pacers.
That's true.
They're saying
Oh
that he
yeah.
Well, look, no.
Well,
See,
that
like
was like a rumor.
that was said, and then he
Mhm.
came out on his own like Instagram or in the media and said like, hey, like I can't control rumors. That wasn't me.
Exactly.
Right.
But you know how players are. Like they don't want
Right.
to just.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that anyway. To be
Ruin
honest.
image.
Anthony Davis.
And Kyrie said he. Kyrie
Miami got the 20th pick this year.
What players do they have that have like huge cap? Because you take that in the first, dump it, and there you go. You can sign somebody.
What's their cap space looking like?
Or just do they still have James Johnson? I don't know why.
James Johnson,
I
no.
think he's on the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he's the one that got traded.
Got you. Just stuff like that though. Like you trade your first and huge cap just to dump it, so that way you can sign somebody in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a good pick that's late first round this year?
For some reason people keep saying RJ Hampton's gonna fall, and I don't
Is he?
see that. But if the Heat can pick up RJ Hampton,
Oh my God, I see this one
20.
website, NBADraft.net, mock drafts. He's dropped at 25
Jesus.
to the Oklahoma City.
some of the ones I've seen where he was dropping to 26, I think it was, for Philly. And I was like, that's a good pickup for Philly, but he's not falling past 20 if you ask me. He's top 15 player.
Is
I
he?
don't know.
Yeah. For point guards in the class, it's him and LaMelo. They're the top two. I don't see why he falls so
Top
much.
2
Him and LaMelo, yeah.
guards?
Point guard.
He's at PG.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, Anthony Edwards is a shooting guard. Dog.
Yeah,
I was
he's
about,
a
yeah, I don't know.
Shooting
I was just
guard.
saying.
He's a shooting guard.
No, there's another guard from Germany. That one dude.
Lugan Dortz.
No.
Or no.
Hayes or something like that.
Oh, Killian Hayes.
He's a guard. Point guard.
There's one from France too. There's a point guard who's supposed to be pretty nice.
Point guard or small forward?
Point guard. He's supposed to be nice. I wouldn't know.
Bro,
I don't
what
know
the
overseas. I
You know
I go by
NBC
ear.
Sports?
Yeah.
NBC Sports has LaMelo going 8th.
To who? read me 1 through 7 real quick.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so this is NBCSports.com. James or Anthony Edwards,
Okay.
Wiseman.
Read team, please.
So Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Warriors, James Wiseman. Number 3, Charlotte, Obi Toppin
Mm.
from Dayton. 4 is Hayes, Killian Hayes, to the Bulls. 5 is Cleveland, Denny Avija, the dude from
Small forward.
Yeah, small forward. Yep. Atlanta Hawks, Isaac Okoro, Auburn Aronco. Yeah. 7 Detroit, and it's Big O from the Trojans, and then LaMelo to the New York
they
Knicks.
got Big O going over LaMelo.
Detroit Pistons,
The Pistons need
and then
a
it's saying the
guard.
Knicks are gonna have
Pistons need
LaMelo.
help.
They need a guard. They got Blake Griffin. They don't need a big
Who is their point?
point. No, not Reggie. Reggie's with the Clippers. See, we don't even know.
Right, the
I know.
Pistons are just like
D Rose is there, but he wasn't
Yeah.
even starting.
I thought he was started. Yeah,
he started a couple
last
games, but
yeah.
he didn't start every single game. He started. He came off the bench more games than he started. I know that.
LaMelo to the Knicks, bro. That is funny. If he drops to the Knicks, that's insane.
Yeah. Just so my next question that I had, I don't know if this steps on any of your stuff, Q. It's pretty much the last one though. Any teams that didn't make this year's playoffs that you see surprising us or just making next year's?
The Nets.
They made
You
it,
can't.
son. They made it.
No, I'm just saying though, like that's like actual finals, not just playoffs, but like
Nah,
the
yeah.
finals.
Oh, that's okay. That's who you got coming.
No, coach. I know what you mean.
Got you.
I feel like maybe.
From the East, I'd say the Nets, bro.
I feel like maybe the Timberwolves. I feel like the Timberwolves might be able to. They might be able to make some noise.
I just gotta. Sorry. There's confetti coming down my screen right now with the huge Los Angeles Lakers 2020 NBA champions. Thank you, NBA.com, for the reminder.
Yeah, maybe the Timberwolves, just because with D'Lo and Cat, they're like some of the best young players in the league.
Especially
and
if they had Anthony Edwards.
if they grab him, I'm gonna give him
That duo
maybe
already
even
is really
7th
cool.
spot.
Because we didn't really see that much of it, right? D'Lo and Cat. Because it was inconsistent. Some days D'Lo would not play, Cat would play, and then Cat
Yeah,
vice versa.
And it was after a little while until
Before
D-Lo
Rona,
got
right?
traded.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then season got cut off.
If
But-
I can be, sorry.
No, go ahead.
If I can be 100% honest, the only thing that I see being a difference in the West is the Grizzlies not making it and the Warriors fitting in there somewhere and bumping everyone else down.
Yeah, as well as the Pelicans too. The Pelicans.
You got the so like if that's the case though, you pretty much would have Lakers,
Clippers,
Nuggets, Rockets, Thunder, Jazz.
You think the Rockets are gonna make it again?
And then you have
Yeah.
the Mavericks and the Trailblazers.
Well, you gotta think like the Thunder. It's all dependent on if Chris Paul stays or not.
Isn't
Well,
that
he's
the same
under
thing with the
contract,
Houston too?
So it's a matter if they move him.
Isn't
Yeah, that's what
Russell
I
a
meant.
free agent this year?
Who?
Russell, because he got traded, no? Wouldn't he be considered a
Did
free
they
agent?
extend him?
Did they extend
I thought
him?
they gave him like a little extension.
Oh, I don't.
I could be
don't
wrong
know.
too.
Yeah.
I'll look for you.
But yeah, I think if Chris Paul stays, that Rockets team, or not the Rockets, the OKC team, I really like that team. I don't know why they fired Billy Donovan either.
I think they just wanted to make a change.
I don't know why he brought you to the playoffs. You're considered like a team that weren't going to go to the playoffs. They had like a 0 point something % of making to the playoffs, and look where they're at.
Right, but like being there day in, day out, and like especially for somebody like Chris Paul, who probably would like maybe somebody who's on the same page with him. And I don't know if Billy Donovan was just not being able to be there day in, day out like Chris Paul was.
Yeah,
You know,
now, if you put it like that, he might end up staying a couple years.
Cause we'll get into it later because that's another thing with the Texans. They're letting Deshaun Watson have a pick for the next head coach.
Right.
Like he's gonna have say in it. So I mean, it's just like stuff like that. They
Good.
definitely influence players to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just see the Warriors in the West, but in the East, I really don't think there's gonna be too much of a difference other than like reseeding. Like the Nets probably are finishing first. Like it's probably gonna go Nets, Nets,
yeah.
Bucks, Celtics, top 3.
That's true.
Because I just think
You said Nets, Bucks, and who?
Celtics.
I like it.
What you got over there, Q?
Well, I was just looking ahead, and we had mentioned the Rockets. I do feel like they could make some noise because they can have one of the best offenses in the league if they're actually hitting. But there are times when they're not hitting and they just force it. You really can't force something if it's not working. But another team in the West, I can't really say where the Warriors will be because
1 through 4.
they can. This offseason can be big for them. The Warriors are in a good spot because they still have their championship core of Clay, Curry, and Draymond. They still have those 3, as well as the second pick, and then they also have the 48 and the 51st. But the fact that they have that second pick, as well as Andrew Wiggins, they can go ahead and package that, and they could get somebody good for that. They could, if somebody gives me Andrew Wiggins, the second pick, and maybe, who else did they have? They had that Eric rookie.
Yeah, Pascal, but I don't think they move him.
I think they're gonna keep him. No, he was really good to
But
the
I
team.
think- but
Seems
maybe-
like a Draymond.
but
he seems like a better Draymond.
But Wiggins in that second pick, and maybe somebody else that might be good enough to give me a Victor Oladipo.
Jordan Poole,
Maybe.
because that's a guard, and you're not gonna need him if you got Oladipo and Clay.
2 solid defenders to help Curry out. But then again, you could also get Wiseman with that second pick. And Wiggins, he isn't I wouldn't say he's a star, but he can play a solid role. The same role that Harrison Barnes played when they won the championship back then is the same.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like,
like that.
Andrew Wiggins can go ahead and fill that role as well. So, I mean, the Warriors, they're going to be back.
Yeah.
But they have this offseason can be huge for them, but I know for a fact that they'll be back in the conversation.
Just to answer your question, Ray, Russell is signed on for the 2021 season, the 2021-22 season.
Was it
and
like a
then he
sign and
has,
trade thing?
I don't know, but he also has a player option on 2022 through 2023.
Okay.
I know KD did the sign and
Yeah.
trade thing, him and D'Lo. But as far as
Kyrie too.
the two teams in the West, in the East, I feel like the Nets will be interesting, obviously, just because they have KD and Kyrie. But with Nash as the head coach,
I like that.
I do like it because even like all his career, he's been like just an offensive genius. And I mean, I know he knows that strictly offense won't win a championship. I mean, his coach with his best years with the Suns, he had Mike D'Antoni as a coach, and he didn't get over the hump, but he had one of the best teams in the league. And I feel like with KD and Kyrie, I feel he's gonna want to run an offense where they get good shots and they have efficient scoring, because they have Kyrie and KD, two of the best scorers in the league, as well as Spencer Dinwiddie and Karis LeVert, who are two solid scorers. I feel like if you
and don't forget DeAndre Jordan and Jarrett Culver. Not Jarrett Culver, but Jared Allen.
Yeah, those are two solid rim protectors. Like, even though the defense may not be there, they still have two anchors that can help on the defensive end. And if you can score efficiently on the other end of the court, you'll probably end up winning a couple of the basketball games. And another thing that I thought about was you have LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie as the third and fourth options. But, I mean, if you want to go ahead, those are two valuable pieces. If you want to go ahead and move one of them, you could do so. Or you can keep both of them and just have a bunch of scores on the floor.
I think they would move Dinwiddie just because it'd be a contract year for him.
I was going to ask both of you guys, like, who would you start if you were the head coach of the Nets?
LeVert.
No. Who would be your
Oh, my lineup?
Yeah, your lineup. Kyrie at the one, of course.
I have to see the whole roster because I know they have people like Karooks, the small forward, and they got another one that they can just shoot.
Yeah.
They're
They got
good
Joe
shooters.
Harris.
And they
Joe
got
Harris,
They got
too.
length. That's right, Joe Harris.
They got Prince. They got Tayshaun Prince.
Is Karis LeVert starting? They have.
Yeah, I had like, if you.
Oh, they got Jamal Crawford too.
They do got him, but you know he's coming. You know
He's coming off the
off the
bench,
bench
man.
getting buckets.
Yeah, but he's still getting buckets.
Solid scoring all around, and I think like if you just list the player like the best players on the team, like I guess you'd say start Kyrie, then Spencer Dinwiddie, then LeVert and KD at the four. And then Jared Allen at the 5. But I don't think they should do that. I don't think they should start Spencer and Karis LeVert. If anything, I'd like to put Spencer on the bench just because I know he's been consistent throughout his whole career in
He's cold,
Brooklyn.
bro.
If they wanted to space the floor out a bunch, though, they could have Kyrie, Karis LeVert, Joe Harris, KD at the 4, and then DeAndre at the 5.
I like that. I'd do that on 2K.
And then just the bench pieces that you would have coming in, you're getting buckets no matter what. And it's defensive. Like, it's not like it's just an offensive bench.
Yeah.
Dude, that lineup is cold, bro.
That'd be a crazy matchup now that I think
I
about it.
like Joe
for the
Harris, too.
Lakers.
That man.
The Nets, they have
Potential, yeah.
They have a lot of potential. And then moving on to the second team for the East I have is the Sixers. I think the Sixers are going to be good, and I think they'll really be back, especially with Doc Rivers as the head
You think Doc
coach.
Rivers is going to change their culture
He-
there?
He's going to change the culture, but he's not going to change anything as far as, like, Ben Simmons and Joel
You don't
Embiid.
think so?
I think,
No, he already
like,
said he wouldn't.
I feel like as far as, like, play styles or anything, not really. But
Yeah.
they don't know that they actually have, like, I feel like they have a championship caliber team. Like, with Doc Rivers, when he gets pieces, they win. Like, the year that the Big Three Celtics came about in 2008 with Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce, they won a championship in their first year with Doc Rivers as the head coach.
Only championship, though.
That's true. But it was, like, the first
But
year
could
that
you
they
make
got
the
there.
case with Kawhi and them?
I mean,
too,
he
though,
made
and
it
Paul
back to
George?
back. That was his
He's some
first year
pieces,
with them,
but that was like you said with the Celtics.
he didn't have a second chance to do it. The Celtics, he did go to the finals twice, though.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He put the league.
But no, with Doc Rivers, he's always been like, he always like implements defense in his coaching scheme. Like with those Celtics, they were a defensive team. This year with the Clippers, they were a heavily defensive team all the way up until they were up about 3-1. But past that, if you look at the 76ers, what they have now is they have like a team that can really shut the other team down.
Ben Simmons can play, bro. He averages like what 2 steals a game or something like that.
They have Embiid. He made 2 all defensive teams since he's been in the league. Al Horford is an all defensive player as well. Josh Richardson is another player that people
3-and-D.
sleep on, but he's a solid
He's
3-and-D. He's a solid
he's in
2-way
that
player.
team.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as Ben Simmons, we just said he made the all defensive first team this year. They have players who can play, but they just, I don't know, they just freelance a lot and they
So
don't
Brett
really
Brown
have
wasn't
a culture.
really helping with them.
Definitely not.
Not really.
I feel like he would make it's the like a
The
band
band, bro.
outside, yeah. It's the gem line. Yeah, especially like Doc being in 76ers land. He's definitely going to improve their offense just by, instead of it being like, all right, Ben Simmons, you start at the top of the key, Embiid post up. All right, shooters move around. Like, it's not going to be like that. They're going to be running set plays for Ben and for Embiid and for Tobias just to get open, get good looks. Like, especially coming out of a system where he had Paul George. Like, none of those players are the same caliber coming off screens or in general, pretty much. But having that same idea of, like, I need to get these guys open.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Shake Milton.
Yeah,
I think he'll be a big piece.
he's a bucket.
Do you have anything?
Oh, I have
Pick'ems or anything?
some.
Okay.
Like the topic I was gonna do. I mean, it's the start bench cut.
Yeah.
You got any more basketball related questions or no?
That's good on the NBA.
Kind of. With this one, I was just like, you know what? We'll do some all times. We'll bring some new players as well. So I did 2 of the NBA ones, like centers and power forwards of all time. You get to start, bench, and cut. So the first one.
You said all time, sir.
Sorry, coach.
It's going to be challenging.
Well, just those 2, and then I went to the guards, and I went to like newly guards and
Gotcha.
shit. So with the power forwards, I have Tim Duncan, Dirk, and Garnett.
Starting Tim, benching KG, and I'm cutting Dirk.
Damn. I'm cutting Garnett.
Just because, like, Dirk, he could be there defensively, but he wasn't on the same page as Tim Duncan, let alone Kevin Garnett defensively. And both
Dirk's
Tim
giving you a
Duncan
bucket,
could,
bro.
Yeah, Tim could be close enough to Dirk at least getting a bucket wise with that bank shot he has. And I mean, Kevin Garnett is just his physicality. That's how he gets buckets. Like, I think that's why it just takes me over the top with them too.
I feel like I'd probably start Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is really better than a lot of players, and people don't realize it, but he's just not outspoken about it. He's like just as, or sometimes even more like timid or quiet than Kawhi. And then I'd have to go. I might go with Dirk, and I might have to cut KG, but I like Dirk.
I think I think that's me
Yeah,
just
I'll
being
agree with
biased
that,
too.
Yeah.
I concur.
I concur.
Dirk has done it on his own. KG hasn't.
That's facts.
That's just
that's
the only way
facts.
I'm going.
You can't tell me he didn't carry the Mavs.
Okay, sorry.
He beat
Kevin
he beat the
Garnett's
Heat.
smarter.
He beat the Heat, bro.
No,
The
it wasn't his fault.
it
I
was-
don't think
And
he's-
plus, he got stuck with the Timberwolves, where all they wanted to do was just be like, "Here's more money. Here's more money. Here's more
I don't
money."
think he's completely like better, because even though he did do it by himself, he did have better players. He had Stojakovic.
Let's
he had
just have a
Jason
1v1.
Kidd, Jason Terry.
Oh, 1v1.
right now.
All their old ass.
50. Who's
God.
better right now?
Bro, Tim Duncan, bro, he's winning.
Yeah,
He's got the dreads
he-
now.
he-
It's over. That man's flowing.
He's got the dreads.
All right, the next one, I did centers, Wilt, Kareem, and Shaq.
How do you not put Kareem at number 1 at starting? How do you not? Like, I could see a case on why you would start Shaq, but it's Kareem.
But
Like,
it's
you-
Shaq.
Yeah, but it's Kareem also. So I'm gonna start Kareem, and I'm benching Shaq, and I'm cutting Wilt.
Damn. Like I said, screw.
And I think everybody would say that, like, or a good portion of like sports people would say the same, just because we're able to get clips of Kareem on YouTube more accessible than we are of Wilt, and most of us were able to catch Shaq even at the end of his career, and you still catch those highlights of him playing with the Lakers and with the Magic back at the beginning. So I mean, it's just being able to actually see the dominance compared to just being like, oh yeah, he scored 100 points in a game. back
So
in,
we're
like,
not
the
even
50s, 60s. You know,
We're not even playing stats and things just because we just.
right. I'm just saying, like, that's what it is for me. Is like,
Okay.
I've been able to see these two people play, and I haven't been able to see the dominance of Wilt. So just in my head, that's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Pat concurs.
No. Let Pat. Oh,
I'm sorry,
he's concurring.
Pat, what
I
do
was
you
about
do?
to say, let Pat speak freely on his.
It's tough because you think about it, how like he scored 100 points in a game and that still hasn't been touched. But then you also like look at the competition at that time.
Right.
Like
He was playing plumbers,
Exactly
bro.
what I mean.
he really was.
I'm playing.
His teammates were triple single Draymond's, but
Triple singles. God. Draymond slander today, dude.
nah, we're not Charles. We're not Charles. You knucklehead. What you got over there, Q, on this one?
I think I really want to start Shaq, but actually I'm gonna go ahead and start Shaq. I don't really think he's that much better than Kareem, but as far as my team, and if I had the two options, I'm taking Shaquille O'Neal over anybody, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bench Kareem, and I'm gonna cut Wilt.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I feel like Wilt doesn't get as much love as he should, but he's getting cut today.
Damn. All right. So now we're in the fairly new players. I did guards.
Okay.
Trae Young, Ja Morant, and Luka.
Starting Luka, benching Trey. Sorry, Ja. You getting cut.
Trae Young's out.
Nah, Ja's getting cut.
Oh, Ja.
Trey's on the bench, and I'm starting Luka.
Jay's out.
Yeah, Luka's starting. He's built for those moments. I like Luka a lot.
Yeah, Luka's starting for
And
sure.
then as far as the second two,
They're both really good, bro.
They're both really good, but what separates it for me is neither of them really can play defense. Like, they're kind of liabilities for each of their teams. Trae Young more so, but Trae Young makes up for it by putting up 35-foot threes and just cashing them like it's nothing. Like, that's an ability that Trae has, and I don't think Ja has it as much, but Ja definitely has the athleticism and the driving ability way more than Trae does.
Mm-hmm.
How many years has Trey been in the league now?
2.
Yeah, 2.
Two.
2 for Trae, 2 for Luka. They're in the same.
And then
draft
1
class.
for Ja. I should have picked another one from that year, huh?
Yeah.
You can't really think who 2018 who?
Mm.
You want to pick Marvin Bagley?
DeAndre
Don't
Ayton,
disrespect.
No, I'm just playing.
number 1 overall pick that has done nothing.
Who else is on that draft?
Although he's gotten better. He's gotten better than his rookie year, that's for sure. I'll give him that.
Marvin Bagley, he got injured. You can't even say
Yeah,
nothing
nah.
about that. Yeah, he
I'll never-
I could have added Colin Sexton, but y'all would have just cut him. Yeah.
Mm.
Snip.
Him and Darius Garland can get cut.
Oh, I should have added Shy instead.
Yeah, that's not a bad one, but he's still getting cut.
Yeah, over Trey.
Trey.
I would end up starting Luka. I think everybody would.
Yeah.
But I preferably would take Ja over.
Do you think that's recency bias or just overall, like,
Dude, he's been cold
Over
since
what?
his first year.
for Luka to start?
Luka? No. No.
It's not recent.
I didn't think so, but some people probably be like, oh, just because you just seen him play against the Clippers.
Hell no, bro.
That's
Just 'cause
that's
that-
exactly
bro.
why we seen him.
Right. I know, but like people would say that as like recency bias, in which case they're stupid. But like,
Right.
There's a lot of there's been a lot of recency bias, dude.
stupid.
Even
Is you
Even-
dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Yeah, there's too many recency bias lately, bro. I've been talking about that too. People are saying Jimmy Butler over Klay Thompson. I'm like,
yeah, that's crazy.
You said it. What did Clay do in one quarter?
what, 37?
What exactly on 3
Come
dribbles?
on,
Get out
dog.
my face.
Like, come on now.
I don't care how many points Jimmy puts up in the finals. He's never doing that in one quarter. Especially if for Clay to be pulled out for the 4th and not be able to continue.
Well, you said Jimmy and Clay. I definitely feel like
I got
they're the
another
same
one
tier.
with Jimmy though.
They're pretty close to each other similarly, like the way they
Yeah.
No,
play.
don't talk about it. I got another one with
Alright,
them
I'm sorry,
too.
I'm sorry,
Come on,
Dad.
coach.
Sorry.
Come on, coach.
The Duncan Robinson and Clay one. That one
was
a big
stupid.
no-no. That one is disgusting.
They're just Duncan Robinson, who's a better shooter. Like, come on now. With these reaching,
the 3 dribbles, and he'll score just as many, if not more, than Duncan. That's a challenge. Here you go, Clay. Here's a challenge. When you play the Heat, don't take any dribbles. See how many points you can get.
The shots that Duncan Robinson was passing up, because they were playing him so tight. Even when he came on the screen, they run straight to
Clay's
Duncan
taking
Robinson.
those.
The shots that he was passing up, Clay would have just said, forget it. He would have.
That's it. Cash. We gotta have the metal chains.
Okay.
Hey, that's the most beautiful sound though.
So we're all, except for Mark, benching Ja. Are you?
Yeah. I concur.
I'm
He
benching
said,
Ja.
basketball.
Go sports.
Then the next one, it was literally Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, and James Harden.
Whoa. Say that one more.
Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, James Harden.
Oh. See, and this is where recency bias comes into effect a little bit. This is the best one that you've done.
Probably.
Yeah,
I had
you
to
go
pick
first because I don't even know.
Is Jimmy considered a forward or a guard? Guard or forward?
Yes.
Yes, for both.
He's always been a 2, but
I feel like he's always been a 2, but
recently he can guard 1 through 3. He can guard some 4s too.
Yeah, and some 5s because you got like Montrezl Harrell.
He was guarding AD too.
Yeah.
So
Wasn't doing a good job, but
with me, I feel like I'm starting Harden regardless if I'm building a team or just adding an extra piece. I'm taking Harden no matter what.
right.
But for that second spot, I feel like if I have a team where this is about to be my main focus, my main player, I would rather have Jimmy. But since I'm already starting Harden and I got Klay coming, I need a bench player, I'm having Klay come in because he can give me a cool 9 points in 2 minutes.
I don't even want to answer this, bro, but I think I'm on the same page as Q because, like, you can't not start Harden unless, like, he's having a bad night. And even then, you still let him go 3 for 20.
Right, he's going to shoot 17 free throws.
Exactly.
And make 15 of them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say the same. Start Harden, bench Klay, and cut Jimmy. Wow. Just because Jimmy's not really, like, he can score. We've seen that, obviously. But he only does that if that's what the team needs that night. If not, he'll come in and he'll pass out. Drive, pass out. Find Harrow, Duncan, anybody who's open. Let them get their 3. He was, like, more of a facilitator up until the point where they were like, all right, we need to, like, go full dog mode here and just start getting buckets. So I think that's why I would definitely get Klay. He would just come off the bench, like you said, and give you a cool 7, 8, and then he can sit. I'll see you next quarter. Anything else? Anything else basketball?
I got one more basketball, then I'll do
one?
NFL.
Okay.
For Pat, of course, I had to do NFL as well.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this one just cause. Heat LeBron,
Oh God.
Cavs LeBron,
Oh God.
and Lakers LeBron.
Starting Heat LeBron, we're benching 2016 Cavs LeBron, and then we're cutting Laker LeBron.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but the field goal efficiency, that's why you start Miami LeBron. And then just the pure dominance of 2016 LeBron. Like
Did you see the interview they said though with LeBron, 37 or 35-year-old LeBron versus 27? He was saying that the knowledge of 35-year-old LeBron will dominate 27-year-old LeBron.
I think the physicality and explosiveness of 27.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
He said
I feel like
he said that's what he said. He's like, "Oh, you could do all the dunks you want now, but if you look at me now, I'm way more efficient than I am at 27 years old." He said.
Yeah.
He like his knowledge of like basketball at 35 is.
I feel like with that comment, he was basically just saying like, "I'm still like that."
I'm still like that. Yeah, pretty much. He said that.
I never left.
He said, "I'm built. I'm just built like that."
I've been in the back of the room. Y'all just weren't looking at the elephant. You're just like, "Oh, let's not talk about him."
Basically.
So you're doing Heat. You're starting Heat LeBron.
Heat 2016 specific Cavs LeBron.
Yeah, the one that won the chips. Yeah.
And then Laker LeBron.
Is
And I think
benching?
most of that's because, like, the 2 years that we've gotten out of LeBron, we've really got 1.5. Just because of last year he got hurt. And I don't really, like... I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Like, you can't control that, obviously. But it does come into effect when you start talking about, like, Laker LeBron.
Right.
And especially, like... Laker LeBron requires a lot out of AD. That took a lot for me to say, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up. I see you over there.
What'd you think, Q or Pat?
Me personally, I'd probably go with the 2016 LeBron first.
Oh, you're starting him?
Mainly just because he could have been a dominant scorer his whole career. He's been a great passer his whole career, but I feel when he was with the Cavs, I want to say that's when he really began to like pass out of the post and completely dominate. He's always dominated, but like if he would have been passing like out of the post like that with the Heat, with Ray Allen, Mike Miller, Mike Conley, with all those shooters, I feel like they probably could have done more than they have. It was when he played for Miami, I feel like it was more of a lot of drive and kick. He's always done that, but
He had more shooter.
To put it more simply,
Shane Battier too.
He had his. Don't forget Rashard Lewis either. Mike Miller. I mean, just they had everybody off the bench that was threes. But to put it simpler, like what you're basically saying is when he went to the Cavs, that was like his Paxton moment. Like he realized, all right, like I can do this, but I also have people that can do it too.
Facts. And then obviously with the Heat, headband Bron, that man is something different.
That's where we get the meme from.
And then I had cut him this year. Even though I feel like this year if he played like this his whole career, I probably consider him probably one of the greatest.
It's about to be. Wait, one? Well,
Not the greatest.
I'm not getting into this.
Not yet, Coach. Time out.
I gotta turn around real quick.
All right, we'll do some NFL now.
Okay.
I did quarterbacks.
You didn't.
Hold on. We'll get.
Who, me? Who would I do?
You didn't answer.
Who would I do? Dang, that's a really. I mean, I think Heat LeBron is starting for me. He was just cold, and then
I mean, he really was.
probably 2016,
Really
and then Lakers LeBron. I love him.
He is cold.
Hang on. We'll get to those in a second. We'll do some takeaways from the NFL Week 5 so far, since we still have 2 more games to go.
Oh, no, okay. Cool little transition to NFL
cool.
now.
We'll just make a smooth little dip in the water, you know.
I was gonna do some commentary, start bench coach or start bench cut.
Starting Tony Romo, just so you know. First one though, Derek Carr is on a mission.
Yeah.
100%. I'm sorry, Pat, but he's on a mission. Like,
I'm just fine.
No, it's no.
Yeah.
It's just facts.
Who did they lose to last
I've been
week?
saying since we started this fucking show.
Did they lose to?
The Raiders are scrappy.
yeah.
Who did they? Didn't they lose last week?
I don't know. Hang on. Calm down.
They got
lost
beat
to
by the Pats.
Oh, okay, that's a patch.
But they don't have Cam Newton, so
Yeah. And I thought literally after they traded away Amari Cooper, I thought they wouldn't even be relevant for the
And
next
Khalil.
for the
Man.
and Khalil. I thought they wouldn't be relevant for the next forever.
It was just.
Well, it's because like John Gruden got in there and he signed that massive 10-year contract, and he's like, okay, this is my team now. I'm gonna make it in my image, and he just shipped everybody
Boy, has
out.
he done it too. 4-1. I think mainly like when I say Derek Carr is on a mission though, what I mean is back whenever he got hurt in the Chiefs game 4 years ago, I think, when he was on MVP pace, and the Raiders were looking like they were about to go to the playoffs and make a Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
I think that's what like he's running off of right now. Is he's on a mission.
He's just pissed.
So pissed. He's got that huge chip on his shoulder, not just for himself, but like all the crap talk that he probably has to hear about his brother. Like that in general just keeps his brother's David Carr.
Mm-hmm.
He was a number 1 overall pick by the Texans, and his career
Irrelevant?
And
No.
unfortunately, it didn't pan out. It just didn't pan out to like what everybody thought it was gonna.
Who?
Be.
Yeah, he's got a great supporting cast with Josh Jacobs, and they really controlled the clock in that game. Yeah,
Yo.
I mean, you can't
Oh
defend
you
speed.
But not even that. But your guys' corners were just.
We were
Yeah,
getting
no, they
we
were
were getting
bad.
dusted. Ward was getting dusted like the whole game, bro.
Like that's Ward to a T. He's either making a play or he's getting burnt. There's no in between.
I'm gonna run through these ones pretty fast, just because we got some fun things planned for the show today. Next one is Jerry Land is feeling somber right now because of unfortunate injury to Dak. Glad that the surgery went well, but can the Human Torch Andy Dalton lead them to victories?
He's got talent in his team, though.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When
got
he was
better
in Cincinnati, he's got talent now.
And the only thing that I would say that like stunts his growth with the Cowboys is the fact that Tyron Smith, their left tackle, is on injured reserve right now.
Yeah, that hurts. That really does. But they still got weapons everywhere else.
all
So
around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Zeke in the back. Yup. He's got
Tony Pollard.
Yup.
Feed
I
them.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I really hope it doesn't get to a situation. Dak doesn't get into a situation where Cam was at when he was injured and
No
he
job.
wasn't
You
playing.
mean like Tony Romo?
No, like Cam Newton, because Cam Newton was hurt and
He was sitting
he
out.
tried to play through the injury and he was sitting out and people thought he began to get washed up. Dak, he hasn't been completely horrible, but
Tony Romo, and he got replaced by Dak because Tony was injured. That's what I'm meaning.
okay. But this is more relevant, so like people can go ahead and see the
What do you
connection.
mean more relevant? It's the same thing that happened.
They're like Tony Romo. Who?
That's the whole. That's how Dak and Zeke got big. Is because Dak was
That you can't even cap. That first
backup.
year,
Yeah.
Dak and
Yeah,
Zeke together.
honestly.
That's the whole.
That was
reason.
cold, bruh.
Like without that year, Dak isn't Dak.
True.
They're both rookies, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
Insane.
Because that was the whole story. It was the rookie out of Mississippi State replacing longtime Cowboy veteran quarterback Tony Romo.
Sheesh, bruh.
Yeah.
'Cause he was
Tony
hurt.
was bad. Tony was bad though.
How long was he? Like Tony was in there for like what now? 10 years, 10 plus years, right?
Yeah,
Something like
10
that,
plus.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's probably time. It's probably
Cam-
time.
Cam was a whole MVP and went to the Super Bowl before.
That's
So
facts.
there's really, I really didn't see how people thought that he could really fall off that fast or that badly. But it's the same situation with both of those quarterbacks. Since he didn't sign his deal, I really hope nothing unfortunate.
So he's
happens to his
franchised,
career.
right?
Even
So-
if he does, I know teams that will have interest. And yeah, he was franchised last year, so pretty
Mhm.
much he has to sign a contract if he wants to remain a Cowboy.
Has to. You think he will?
I don't think he wants to.
That's tough.
It depends on like how fast they want him to come in, because I think Jerry already said they want him to come in into a leadership role already. In which case, Dak has no problem with that probably, but it just is like, you want me to do this already? Like I just had surgery tonight. Like you're already expecting me to come in here and be a leader and all this stuff, and like
Yeah, that's asking.
you
a
don't
bit
even
much.
expect me to try and rehab and maybe see what I can do if we make the playoffs. Like just maybe, even if it's pushing it, like I think he's got that like slight feeling or slighted feeling, especially after getting.
Bro, that game was
Franchise.
close too, though. You got the Giants.
Honestly, the
versus
Giants-
Without Michael
Like,
Gallup, they don't win.
what?
Without Michael Gallup,
I
they
was
don't
like,
win.
what? The Giants putting up a score like this?
Yeah,
Did y'all predict scores?
that's because the
Yeah,
defense
yeah.
was so
What
bad.
did y'all What did y'all say for that game? The Giants and Cowboys.
Hang on,
Excuse me.
Giants, Cowboys.
Was it high scoring? Did y'all say? Or
Oh
no?
God, no. There's no way in hell.
I gotta find it. Giants, Cowboys. I had 35-17 Cowboys. Pat had 41-20 Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
So we had Cowboys scoring, but not the Giants really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, it was 35-32, wasn't it?
it was close.
Hey, I got
Yeah.
the Cowboys score right.
It was really close. I
Um,
watched. I was like, all right. I was in the calf. I was like, you missed this and going overtime. I'm leaving. I don't care. I'm not staying to watch.
This next one's kind of shaky, but it can be an argument can be made. The Browns showing that their defense is just as good as the Colts.
I don't think it was that as much as Phillip Rivers just
Mistakes.
yeah, like that late throw to the flat that got brought back for the pick six. I was like, Phillip, you're a veteran. What are you doing,
Do
man?
you think that's like his arm or his brain?
I don't
Like his football
know,
brain.
but like
Because that was a lot of the conversation at training camp for the Colts, was that Phillip was throwing the ball, and
His arm,
sometimes they
yeah.
would have to like slow down and let the ball catch up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, since it is his first year, I feel like we should give him the benefit of the doubt because he's also been in the system for a long time too. I feel like obviously they're not the same player, but the fact that he's been somewhere for so long and this is his new chapter, people really give Brady, like, they give him the benefit of the doubt for being somewhere for so long and him coming into a new chapter. I know both of them, they're not going to be on the complete same pages with their new team.
that's the difference though. 6 rings.
Yeah, that's facts. But Phillip
Yeah,
Rivers
yeah.
has been a baller his whole career.
Right.
Don't play with him.
Competitive.
You can now at least though.
Did he say? Or did he say? Did he sign a 1 year or 2 year with
I think
Colts?
he's on a 1.
yeah, I think it's just a 1 year.
Next one I have is there's Wentz finally. He's actually there.
Who they
And
play?
even then, I don't think they really deserve to.
Oh, they played the Steelers. Yeah.
to win that game.
He finally played for the
Yo,
Eagles.
Claypool went off.
Yeah.
Claypool went off, and then the dude for the Eagles that I hadn't even heard of had like 10 catches, $150.
The thing that I was reading said that was going to be Wentz's new favorite target. In which case, I'm still surprised that they put up as many points as they did on that defense.
Man.
Honestly, I got their defense in fantasy, and I was screaming, dude. I was pissed.
Y'all see Jimmy G City?
Garbage.
I'll get there.
You're
I'll
getting
get
it?
there. That's one of
Garbage.
Let's pause.
His handoff was not better, bro.
We'll just skip there. The two that I had from that game was Fitzmagic still has some in the tank, and then 49ers buyer's remorse.
Fitzmagic is back, baby. Honestly.
It's cool, man. I like it.
Because some of the things I was reading was the only reason they sat Jimmy was fear of hey, we're down, we're probably not gonna come back. What if he
Okay, I
gets
get
hurt?
that. Yeah.
What if he gets hurt? And either way, I think you take away from his confidence in that regard. Because maybe they lead a comeback.
Right.
I mean,
Because it is
yeah.
Miami.
Yeah. But at the same time, you say that. At the same time, when they benched Jimmy G, it was 30-7.
Yeah, nah.
And that Miami was up.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think they really are starting to have buyer's remorse, and it wouldn't surprise me if after this season they look to move.
Honestly, though, I will die on the hill saying Jimmy G is the most overrated and overpaid player in the NFL.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
I never thought he was really that good. It was just more so he's
He
Brady's
had a good
backup.
offense, bro.
He was Brady's backup.
That's why they're like, oh, he was under Brady.
He's got
I'm
the
like-
tutelage. It's
That was like,
don't know if they
Cap.
have the best relationship
Yeah,
either,
no.
though. Just because Brady knew okay, what if you're the guy that replaces me one day? I'm not gonna give you all the secrets.
Can't give him the juice.
Man.
or did you have a? Oh my bad. I was gonna say, did you put something about the Ravens defense too? That shit was insane, bro.
They're like that.
Clamped
I
that.
had
They
one.
clamped
They're
down,
like that.
bro. But it's the Bengals too. But
Can you stop stealing my headline, sir?
oh,
Jesus.
sorry. I'm like
Jesus.
I'm thinking of football and stuff. I'm like, damn, that was one of the things that caught me off guard. I'm like,
Carolina Panthers exceeding expectations.
Honestly, though,
yo, yeah, Teddy.
Teddy's looking good. They're not really missing CMC that much, to be honest.
Mike Davis is showing
Once
up.
they add him, I mean, Mike Davis too. Yeah, he's going off to. But if you add CMC into there again, you think they're gonna excel?
They're looking at his ankle is the thing I seen earlier today. It's they're getting another MRI or whatever, just to get a checkup on it and see how it's going. Because he is still on the injury reserve, as far as that goes. But yeah, Chase Claypool. I put Chase touchdown marathon Claypool.
42
How many did he-
points in
Had 4
fantasy, something like
4
that.
touchdowns, and how many yards? Over 100.
It was
plus.
111 some scrimmage yards because one of his touchdowns was rushing. But
What a guy.
either way, crazy.
These are smaller ones, but the Texans have their solution question mark. They beat the Jags, yeah, but the Jags kicker left 6 points off the board. He missed 2 field goals. And even if they had those 2 field goals, the score still would have been 30-20. I think that gives the Jags more fight, though, because I don't know what point those kicks were taken. Maybe it puts them in the game. But either way, I don't think you should have a kicker that is pulling kicks, especially when they weren't that deep. They were 30, 20-yard kicks. Do you think they have their solution now, though, by removing
Texans?
Bill O'Brien?
I don't know about a solution, but definitely getting rid of the problem. Yeah,
Getting on the right track.
100%. Yeah. It's Deshaun's team, and they really got it going on offense. Whoever was it, Romeo Crennel, right?
Yeah.
Props to him for getting Brandon Cooks involved because up to that point he was only averaging 30 yards a game with them, and he went off.
Yeah, he caught his first touchdown this week.
Honestly, damn.
Get into it. Ravens had a huge revenge game the last 2 weeks now. But the problem is it was against the the Washington football team and the Bengals.
Yeah, we'll take the Bengals because it was a divisional game, but that's That's what happens when they lose, man. I'm thinking the last time I was here, we was talking about the Chiefs and the Ravens, and the Chiefs ended up winning that game.
Yeah, we got that show was before the game.
Yeah.
And then you were absent.
I went MIA. Man, because of that. Sad. But, no, the Ravens, they really have it clean. On offense and defense.
231. It's the magic number, Q.
Yo, Lamar needs to run more. My dude had, 2 carries for 3 yards.
That's not him.
I started him in fantasy.
That's wild.
God.
Him and Kyler were up there for rushing.
I feel like
Kyler's ahead of him.
I feel like that's the if he had any. I feel like he doesn't have too many flaws, but I feel like he needs to have that arm on command. Cause that game against the Chiefs, it reminded me of when they played last year, and it's not that the Chiefs are just overwhelmingly better than the Ravens, but it's the fact that Lamar needs to run and throw, and it takes time to move the chains by running. So he doesn't score all his points in the first quarter. It's gonna come throughout the course of the game, unless it's he just pops off like he did with the football team. But against the Chiefs, as soon as Patrick Mahomes comes out first drive, he's looking to sling.
Right.
Whereas Lamar and them, they need to get their offense get it going with the run game. And after Patrick Mahomes already has 100 yards and 3 drives, it's gonna be hard to keep up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the next 3 weeks for you.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tell me what you think you guys are gonna do. You have the Eagles, light. I think that's an easy win. You have the Steelers.
Ooh,
that's a
And
good
then
game.
That's
After
a good
that,
game.
you have the Colts.
That could potentially.
So just depending on
How their defense.
how the Colts do
too.
offensively, because their defense won't be the problem. It'll be the offensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing for the Steelers. And even though they just put up 38.
Being biased, I'm gonna say 3-0, but
Hardest game easily Steelers though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The fact that
100%,
they're hot right now, and it's it's always anytime a team plays their rival, a divisional game like that, it's gonna mean something. As far as with the Eagles, the fact that Carson Wentz he just found his groove, he's trying to figure it out. With the Ravens defense, I feel like they're probably gonna get to him. He might end up regressing. Or he's just going to have a bad game. I'm not going to say he's just going to completely regress. But if he makes any mistakes, I know that the Ravens will capitalize on that. With the Steelers, it'll be a good game. I'm most certain of that.
Is that going to be a primetime game or no? Y'all know?
Probably.
It should be. Yeah.
If it's not, it's probably a Sunday night football.
It usually is, even if the teams aren't even that good.
Yeah.
Back when it was Flacco versus
Just
Big,
that rival.
it was just like that.
I remember that, bro. Shoosh.
Next one I did have though, Alex Smith. He's back.
Props to
Finally.
him.
Yo,
honestly.
you see how worried his wife was? He was watching.
Finally.
He was like,
Crazy thing.
Yeah, 'cause he's
though,
playing behind that garbage ass Washington line. Oh my God.
yo, he was like, I'm throwing this shit as soon as I get it.
Crazy thing though is Ron
Good for
Rivera
him.
already came out and said that if Kyle Allen is healthy, he will start.
Kyle. Hey.
I guess they're throwing the towel in on Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, I seen something that said that Haskins wasn't even getting reps at practice.
So
Damn,
another thing that I
shit.
seen
No.
came from Instagram thing I seen pretty notable. It's not like they just make stuff up, but pretty much it was saying it would be better for both parties, the Washington team and also Dwayne Haskins, if he was traded by the end of this month.
Sheesh.
I like it because I really do.
They
like
didn't
him.
give him potential. How many games did he play?
They didn't give him a chance.
Yeah.
Josh Rosen 2.0. Damn.
And another thing that I seen is this is coming from the Ravens game, because he had his first 300-yard passing game, and I guess he was kind of being braggadocious about it, in which case he should be.
Against
Nobody else on
Baltimore.
that team is doing anything. It's him and Terry McLaurin and Antonio Gibson, but
Pretty
he's
much.
really
Yeah.
not.
And he's not even really doing that much, to be honest.
Exactly. I don't understand why they're punishing him for having confidence in himself, maybe, unless it was he was putting other players down.
Yeah.
But
If you have a good game, you obviously want to let people know about it.
Man.
Because you don't hear too much about him. He doesn't play.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Ron Rivera being old school, but then I think back to when he had Cam, and to me, Cam's more of I'm not saying Cam's a bad guy,
He's
but he's more
swaggy.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The whole I don't even know the word for it.
Superman.
Braggadocio. I don't fucking know. I'm not-
Braggadocious.
yeah, that's how Cam is, and
Oh, you been watching film? All right, now watch this. Like that stuff, yeah.
That shit was great.
Watch this wheel route.
Cocky might be the word.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
that wheel
yeah,
route. That wheel
yeah.
route. Oh, you been watching film? That shit was amazing.
Ah, that's cool. Watch this. Ready? Touchdown.
Man.
tough.
This one's kind of interesting just because for the past few years he really has been on the rumor mill. AJ Green apparently was caught up this last weekend on the sideline. Some lip readers were saying that he mouthed, "Just trade me."
Mm.
Like he wasn't mouthing it to the camera. Like he said it, and like people were trying to read his lips, and that's what they.
How long
said.
has he been in the league?
With
A while.
With the Bengals.
He was when Julio got drafted, right?
Yeah.
Damn, it's been that long. 11, I think. 11 or 12.
Yeah, Julio was drafted in 2011.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still,
so-
AJ Green has been solid too. He's been consistent.
AJ Green.
He was elite early on, honestly.
Mm-hmm. He was.
Yeah, he was
Him
in
with
11.
Andy.
Andy Dalton, Red Rifle.
Human Torch. And then my final one that I did have was Bye Bye Mr. Quinn. I didn't predict this, but I could see it happening. And you guys kind of thought I was crazy about them firing him in the middle of the season. I think it was just at the time, though, we didn't see them going 0-5, in which case I still
Yeah,
don't.
no.
I don't think they win more than 2 games just by looking at their schedule for the rest of the year. The only 2 that I think they have a good chance at winning is against the Lions and against the Broncos.
I feel like I don't know if any of us are surprised either because we did mention this before. We were asking like what the problem was, and
Because they got rid of the GM, too.
yeah, both
I
of them.
don't,
They
I don't
said
really
bye
like
bye to
that,
both
to
of
be
them.
honest.
They
'cause
fired the GM as well.
Mhm.
the GM's the guy that like got them Julio, Calvin Ridley.
Right, but I think
He found all that talent for them, and now you're just saying, okay, like I get it. Don't get me wrong. They're 0-5.
he found them, but what else has he done outside of that? They went to the Super Bowl, and then the next year they didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. It's just the whole cleaning house thing for me.
Rebuilding the culture.
That's true.
That's what it is, if you're asking me. We didn't do any top 10s for this week just because there's a couple of games, but I did do my awards. MVP to Rodgers, Offensive Player of the Year to Metcalf,
Rodgers?
Defensive Player of the Year to Miles
Russell's
Garrett,
still
and then Coach of the Year for Shauna McDermott still.
I think Seattle.
The only ones that I changed were Kamara for Offensive Player of the Year and Aaron Donald for
Meek-
Defensive Player of the Year.
McDermott,
And no, he's definitely not clutch. If Dalvin Cook doesn't get hurt that game, they lose.
McDermott's still
Don't
up there
talk to
for
me
me.
like that.
I really think we know A-Rod is my guy, but I think MVP might end up going to Russell Wilson.
They
He's on the
I
they
think
Patriots,
don't
he's
win
still
that game
undefeated.
last night if Dalvin Cook does not get hurt. Or Dalvin
Alexander
Cook doesn't
Madison
get hurt.
played
I mean,
just as good though.
But
But-
he's not Dalvin Cook.
But he played just.
He's-
He played
he's
just.
not
as
Dalvin
and
good.
they're
He's
still,
not Dalvin Cook.
but I mean they won still.
I was gonna say,
Regardless, unfortunately,
Barely.
Man's clutch.
5-0.
Barely.
yeah, I'm taking Russ
First
for
time in
MVP.
franchise history.
That's it?
I'm still
First
taking Russ
time?
MVP right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Jeez.
He's leading the way, leading the charge.
Yeah, like what? How
And
many
then-
touchdowns that game? 3 or 4? I don't remember.
Yeah, but when they get to the playoffs and that defense becomes even more of a liability.
Yeah, they gotta fix that real
then he
quick.
just won't win the Super Bowl. But as far as MVP, we're still in the regular season. I'm gonna still go with him. With the DPOI, I want to change it to Marlon Humphrey because he's been making plays, and I
Myles
feel like
Garrett.
he's gonna continue to make plays.
Did Aaron Donald die? What the
Man,
Myles Garrett's showing up more than Aaron Donald is.
He has. He's been like what? It's like been like 3 games in a row or something like that.
We'll
like
get-
stripped.
We'll get there. We'll
Sacks
get there.
or,
We'll get
like-
there.
I really like the
Fumbles or
Garrett
something.
pick,
We'll get
but
there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I like the Garrett pick for defensive player of the year. I do. I really do because I like Myles Garrett a lot, even with the whole thing that happened last year. Yeah, no, bad look, buddy. But
Yeah, he don't.
Aaron Donald had 4 sacks. I'm still taking Aaron Donald.
We'll get to it later. That's just who I had, just to make some switches in it.
Just to make some switches.
Do your thing, Patty G.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing right now?
Okay, we're running the Blitz.
There we go.
So real quick, AFC North.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Is it the most competitive division in football? Because right now, look at the records.
NFC East.
They're ass.
Huh?
Get that out of here. You're not wrong because they're all so bad.
I'm trolling.
But Steelers are 4-0
Right.
just because they got this bye, so they're not like up to date with the other teams. Ravens are 4-1, and the Browns are also 4-1.
That is a great league.
So,
But you have the Bengals.
Division. On the come up.
You're fake.
1, 2, and 1.
I see what you're saying.
Joe Burrow, come back, maybe.
Comeback season right here. It's coming. Give it some time.
No, but like, could you really see 3 teams from this division making it to the playoffs?
I wouldn't be surprised. Well,
Three?
actually, AFC.
I'd be only surprised just because the division has always been competitive, but there's never been 3 teams who have been always at the top. It's usually only been 2 teams that have been good, and then 2 teams that have been bad, and usually one has been completely horrible, and that's usually the Browns. But they've turned it around.
I'd agree with you as far as the AFC North as the best. I think it goes AFC North, and then it's tied at second with AFC West and the NFC South.
NFC South?
Yeah.
West, that's with the
Raiders,
the Broncos, and the Chiefs.
Chiefs,
Who's the
and Chargers.
team?
Chargers are 1-3
And
though.
then NFC
right?
South is Saints, Panthers, Falcons, and Bucks.
I think I'd put the NFC South second.
I think the
I would,
West
yeah.
just because the
Man,
Broncos
Chargers
and the
or
Chiefs.
Broncos are just.
The Broncos and the Chiefs, or not Broncos, the Raiders and the Chiefs. Sorry, they're gonna make the playoffs, both of them. They haven't even updated this yet. It still says the Chiefs are 4-0.
What?
Wrong.
They're phone. No, this one's. I'm on the NFL.com.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
It's just
Shut up, bitch.
Why you gotta be so disrespectful about it?
Y'all about to lose
I'm gonna head
tonight.
out real
Yeah.
quick.
It's all good, Pat. The Saints are about to lose tonight.
All right, you gonna we might. We're sitting Michael Thomas because of some stupid stuff. Like Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I'm not getting started on that. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
that's
Matt.
tough.
Go ahead.
So with Andy Dalton coming in now as the Cowboys starting quarterback, and we've talked about all the weapons that are surrounding him, if he puts up amazing numbers,
Yeah.
do you think the Cowboys roll with him going forward instead of bringing in another guy?
Yeah.
100%.
I think so. He's a solid QB he's just been in Cincinnati. He's never had a position to grow. Now he has a great opportunity to showcase like what he's really about.
Because my thing is like, don't even offer Dak a contract or anything. Just completely let him go. Right.
Mark's
Keep
happy
Dalton.
about that. Dak.
Maybe bring in
That's what I
another
was
guy,
just
late round guy.
saying.
See, but that's only if Drew retires.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces moving around in this scenario.
And the only reason I keep saying if Drew retires is because he's got another year after this one signed on contract, but he has the CBS offer.
Oh,
So
I take that shit. Hey, go
Ooh, yeah.
it's either
commentate, my
CBS or
boy.
NBC, either one.
Go
but-
talk.
Yeah.
Get that Tony Romo contract, bro.
And I mean, just to answer your question a little bit more, I was trying to get it pulled up this whole time because I didn't really know what his specific stats were. But Andy Dalton went 9 for 11, 111 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. But he did have the big play to Michael Gallup for like 31 yards.
Yeah, that was clean.
That set them up for the field goal. to
Yeah,
win
that
the
was
game.
Yeah.
clean.
I mean, if he can do it.
Because he didn't look all before that last year in Cincinnati. He was a solid QB. He wasn't like.
Fucking Amari Cooper, dude. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. I have him on my fantasy. He had 2 receptions last night.
That's tough.
Shot.
Yo, bro.
That's tough.
Speaking of receivers,
CD Lamb?
no.
Hmm.
Fucking Tyler Lockett, bro. He ain't do shit for me either. My
Oh, I was
shit.
cheering.
I was-
Dude.
I
Guy
was like,
playing, had him.
DK was doing everything.
he really has been, bro. Him, yeah. That's Russ for your target right now. Him and what's his name?
Moore?
Yeah,
David Moore?
Yeah.
he's been letting it fly, bro.
Okay, so, and I know we touched on this earlier with how Carolina's been playing well, but since we've seen how Mike Davis has been playing in the absence of Christian McCaffrey, you think the Panthers are having any buyer's remorse? And also, You think any other running back is going to get paid big money after this, seeing now that you can really just plug another guy in? And I'm not saying that he has the same level of talent, because I'm not saying Mike Davis is as good as Christian McCaffrey.
I think
not
they
at
got
all.
lucky in the fact of Mike Davis is a dog. But I don't think you can take just any old running back and plug him in. I think
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
some
you have to have a
guys-
certain skill set with it.
right, but I don't think you can just like look to your number 2 or your number 3 and be like, hey, our starter's out. We need you to step up. And in most cases, some will take that challenge and do it, but some running backs will try and they just won't have the talent for it.
Because my thing is, Alexander Madison did it in lieu of Dalvin Cook going out. And you see how other rotational systems are doing really well. Like, you
Fresh
have
leg.
the 49ers, the Browns, with that
Colts.
duo, Rams, Colts, Patriots. I mean, we can go on and on. That's where the NFL is sort of headed right now,
Yeah.
is like a stable of running backs instead of that
Taking away-
singular guy.
Taken away from their passing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, you
well, I
look
feel
at like,
maybe because probably because I know throwing has just been so important that you just need a couple big running plays. So it doesn't
honestly.
really,
Yeah.
doesn't really need a workhorse like that unless you're the Titans.
And then you look at like these later round draft picks or running backs that aren't costing any money. They're going, not going off, but doing really good. Like our boy James Robinson for the Jags.
He had an interesting play though.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was rough.
But I don't put that on him. The Jags shouldn't even put him in that situation, if you ask
Yeah,
me.
that was a dumb play call. And then Myles Gaskin, the Dolphins paid both. What's the dude for the Breida and Jordan Howard, and yet their starting running back on the depth chart right now is Myles Gaskin, an undrafted free agent out of Washington. Like,
That's what happens when you have so much money you don't know what to do with it.
really though.
That was the Dolphins this last offseason.
Okay, and here's a little overreaction Monday segment real quick. You think the Colts should bench Phillip Rivers and bring in Jacoby Brissett?
No. I say maybe if he keeps losing games and they want to make a push still. But even then, I still don't think you take Phillip out.
Do you know their record now? The Colts?
I think
3-2.
Are they 3-2?
Yeah, 3-2.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's too bad.
No.
But I do feel like if they lose, probably like
I think it's like 4 losses, 5 losses.
Yeah.
in a row, if they lose the next.
Yeah, no,
Right,
this
right.
isn't my thoughts on it at all. Like, I don't think they should bench him, but it was just a little thing that I put in.
I feel it.
And then here's the last one right now. With the whole performance of Chase Claypool, and then Deontay Johnson has solidified himself as Ben Roethlisberger's favorite target. He's missed like 2 games, and he's still leading the team in targets by like 2 or 3.
Tough.
Wild.
That's tough.
There's a wide receiver contract in Pittsburgh that's going up this year with Juju. Do you think they should pay him? Because other than that year he had with Antonio Brown, and I'm not saying Juju's a bad player at all, but he hasn't really repeated that performance.
I haven't watched too many Steelers games. I don't know if I heard it from someone. I think we were talking about it, how like they double team Juju just because.
And that's why everybody else gets open.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I think that's
You
probably
can't
why
really-
Juju had a good year too. Is whenever they had AB was
Was
getting
getting
doubled.
doubled. And this is your target. Now it's happening to him now.
It's a matter of if he can work out of that for the rest of the season and still put up numbers, then you'll pay him, yes. But if he has a mediocre year, even with this, like, I still don't think you give him the money he wants. Like, you offer him lower.
Yeah.
And regardless, I think they franchise him. Depending on whoever else, like, they have to sign back, I think.
I don't even think they franchise him, because look at how the Steelers
Just
have
get him for a
drafted
year,
wide
though.
receivers. Like, Emmanuel Sanders, draft pick by the Steelers. Mike Wallace, drafted by the Steelers. Antonio Brown was a 6th-round pick.
Right, but think about what we were just saying, how
I haven't heard
they're
that
doubling
before.
everybody else, and that's why they're open. Like Deontay Johnson, James Washington, Chase Claypool. That's why they're open, is because they're doubling Juju. If you take Juju out of that now, all those guys are just going to be single coverage. I mean, maybe they still get open, but they're not going to be as open as they were without Juju. So that's why I'm saying maybe they just bring him back for the year, have another look at the offense with him there, and still be like, maybe it was just the 1 year that he had a down, like a slump. Because it's his sophomore year, right? Sophomore slump.
Who's sophomore year?
Juju's.
I thought he was
No,
there
this
for
is
like
third.
I don't know.
third or
I'm just
third or
saying.
fourth.
I
Yeah.
asked if it was.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, because his rookie year was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had the year with AB.
AB, yep.
Or no, this would be his fourth because his contract
yeah.
is up.
Oh, yeah.
Just fourth
That
year.
makes sense. I don't know. Senior slump.
Senior slump.
Well, actually, wait. This is his second or third year without AB. Is it
Second.
It'd
Second.
be his second. Yeah.
So we'll say the year without AB, sophomore slump. Sophomore slump of being like the primary target.
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
I'm getting at.
Yeah. Still getting it against your Ravens. I'm sorry. I had to throw that in. I'm sorry. That was disrespectful. I apologize.
No, we gonna see. Hopefully, the Saints have a good game later tonight.
And I still
Who did they play
waiting to
again?
see. Hold
Chargers.
on. I gotta check.
Yo, Justin going off.
I need Justin to go off,
I have
please,
a
God.
stat. Justin Herbert was 4 years old whenever Drew Brees was playing with the Chargers.
That's tough,
And,
bro.
and what was Justin Herbert wearing?
A Drew Brees.
He was wearing a Chargers shirt.
Oh, I was about to say a Drew
A
Brees
Drew
jersey.
Brees.
I was about to say coincidence.
No, it's not.
I think
A
not.
Drew Brees, Drew Brees Chargers jersey. I wonder how much that's worth.
Nothing.
Too much.
Nothing.
You don't think so?
He ain't do nothing.
How long was he there for?
Like
2 years?
I
Maybe.
think he fulfilled his contract.
I was gonna
Actually,
say
no,
he
no,
at
no,
least
I think he was there for like 5 or 6.
Oh shit, then never
something
mind.
like that. Because they drafted Phillip to replace him.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
Because
now.
that year they drafted Phillip, it was a battle between Drew and Phillip in training camp to see who would start, and Drew won. So, I don't know.
Still got booted.
Watch him throw like.
Still went and run a ring in New Orleans, though.
Still gonna lose tonight.
Yo, we might. Oh my God, dude, no. Okay, Andrews Pete already knew he's questionable, but that doesn't mean we got a replacement for that. Jared Cook, questionable. We kind of have a replacement for that, and Adam Troutman. Ryan Ramczyk, I think, is back. Hopefully, he had a concussion, but
interesting.
hopefully he's back. We really need him. That's our franchise right tackle. Marcus Davenport, already knew he's questionable. Marshawn Lattimore, I knew he was questionable, but he's limited practice. Same thing with Michael Thomas, even though Michael Thomas is out because of some stupid shit. And then Sheldon Rankins isn't going to play, but he's still questionable. It's going to be fucking great. Joey Bosa's questionable for the Chargers. Mike Williams is questionable. And then Jesse Lemonnier is questionable. He's a defensive end. Brian Bulaga, the right tackle, is out, though. So Cameron Jordan, hey, if you want to have a good game, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. Just make a quick segue because the MLB playoffs is still going on. And, you know, it's looking real great as far as on the ALCS side. Tampa Bay is winning in the series right now, 1-0. The game is currently going on, game 2, and they're up 4-1 in the 7th inning. Go Rays.
Go Rays. Fuck the Astros.
Thank you. As far as the NLCS side of things, it's the Dodgers versus the Braves.
What's
they
it looking
haven't-
like?
They haven't played yet.
Okay.
They haven't played game 1 yet.
Is
but,
this a game of 5?
This is a game of 7, I believe.
Oh,
Like
7?
best of 7. So
first to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Dodgers
So-
in 4.
it could be, but the thing about the Braves is they have bats and good first 2 game pitching. But that's another thing with the Dodgers is their pitching is just off the charts, and they have everyone at every position. So it's just like if I had to go ahead and make my World Series picks, I think that the Dodgers are going to play the Rays, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Braves dark horse their way in. And it really isn't a dark
You haven't
horse.
been paying
'cause they're the
attention.
second,
But I heard the Rays are really cold.
yeah, their pitching
They
is
beat
cold.
they beat
the Yankees.
the Yankees. Yeah, that's
Their
why.
pitching is cold.
So I'm probably gonna say Dodgers and Rays as well.
Everybody
Is my
else?
prediction. Astros?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Can we hit him with the trash can?
And then they'll know the best. So
A curveball. Q, if you paid any attention at all?
Not really. I was watching. Was it on ESPN?
Maybe.
They were streaming the '79 World Series today. I was watching it, getting into baseball.
That's funny. Jam just showed me, Ray just showed me a TikTok that was Giannis, and it said, "Might just dress up as Costas as Halloween so I could be an NBA champion."
That's fucked. The Greek freak.
Man. So Dodgers Rays is what we're looking at.
Utmost disrespect, bro.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a kind of like a game show. I literally don't want to call it anything other than a game show. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try and keep track of points for all you guys, see who can win. This first few like questions pretty much are gonna be player A, player B, and what I want you to try and do is guess both players. You'll get points for trying to guess the players.
Player
And then also for getting the correct, like, what you think I would pick. Like, who am I picking? Am I picking player A or am I picking player B? Like,
Also, we're
me.
just guessing which one you would personally pick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And not only just that, but, like, trying to guess the player itself, okay?
Yeah.
So guess the player and then which one you would pick.
Just to get it off, like a loose little start, I kind of had, like, a fun question I thought of. If you could pick any pro athlete from any sport to join your favorite NFL team, who would it be?
NFL.
Right, so you guys are Chiefs. I'm Saints. You're Ravens. Q, obviously. Any pro athlete, any sport, boxing, anything. I'm being dead serious. Anything.
This is just a question for us, or we're still answering it?
Just a
in
question
your...
for you guys. Just a loose, like,
Who is
get free.
Who is a freak of monster?
Shaq at left tackle.
No, stop.
Honestly.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That is a big boy.
That's not a bad one, actually. I didn't even think about that.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'd take him over Eric Fisher any day.
I think every Chiefs fan would.
Oh, fuck.
Bro.
Don't get me started.
Put LeBron
What you got over
at
there?
tight end, bro.
You already have Kelsey.
Duel right there, bro.
LeBron,
Two
tight end, linebacker.
Or no, fuck. Put LeBron at receiver, bro.
Tight end, linebacker, receiver, running back. I mean, whatever.
Brian can
position.
play any position.
Whatever he feels like that day.
That's it's an athlete right there.
I know.
I need-
They're getting silly. And that's what I wanted this to be. Like,
the Ravens need a good. I don't know. They don't necessarily need. I'd probably help on the defense though. I'd probably add another corner. I'd probably put Russell Westbrook at corner.
Oh,
At
that's
DB.
speed.
Oh.
That's speed right there.
I'd probably throw Russell Westbrook at DB.
Oh,
This one's kind of be like off guard. That's why I said boxing, UFC, Khabib at middle linebacker for the Saints, please.
that is man. That man's wrestling everyone.
please, please. I just need
God.
Khabib to get in there and tackle somebody.
That's funny.
Just to get that loose one off. So if you guess the player, it's gonna be big points. Just so you know, 250 points. I'm trying.
What's
my
the
best to
point
keep
limit,
track.
or is it who the most points?
Whoever wins the most.
What do we get, Coach?
Chris Pie 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nah, elbow touch.
So-
Rona. You know how it is.
Don't touch me.
We're in the studio. We're fine. So the first ones are going to be QBs. I'll let you know what positions they are, but the first ones are going to be QBs. So this is player A. They have 1,472 passing yards, 63% completion rate, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a QBR of 90.2.
Damn, this man was specific on this
7
shit.
touchdowns.
Aaron Rodgers ain't throwing no picks yet.
Yeah, no.
7
Rodgers hasn't
touchdowns and
thrown
how
a
many
pick.
picks?
7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1472 on the passing yards, 63%,
1472.
and 90.2 as their quarterback rating.
How many yards?
1,472. So just short of 1,500. So it's somebody who's still slinging it, but
Yo, can we get like an AFC or NFC or no?
if I do that, you get half points.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Just because it makes it.
Do we get one guess, right?
We got 1 or 2.
I'll give you guys 2.
Okay.
But I'm not going to tell you if it's wrong or not. I'm going to get each one from all of you.
What if we say the same answers?
How about all of us guess once, and you tell us if we're right or wrong, and then if we're wrong, all of us guess.
Also, we say one name.
How
Okay.
about I'll do that. Everybody get one guess, and then if you don't get it on the first guess, I'll give you the hint. Okay.
I
cool.
like it.
Cool.
How many interceptions?
3.
Fuck, I don't know.
7. Oh, so I'll read it out fully again just so you guys
Can
get
I,
it.
like, give my initial 2 that I'm debating between?
Sure.
Jared Goff and Teddy Bridgewater. Those are the 2 that I'm thinking of right now. But I don't know.
You trying to read my face.
Take off, Teddy.
1,472 passing yards.
14-7.
They're 129 for 204 on pass attempts and completions, 63%. 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, QBR of 90.2.
Ray, what
Stop
you
reading.
looking at?
Yeah, what you reading over there?
Huh?
What stats you looking at?
My emails.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dog.
I was
Okay,
trying to
yeah,
look
I
up.
got
I
you,
was
I
trying to
got
look up how many yards per game that is. But if they have if they've thrown 60%, that's one of the league best.
63.
Coach.
That's not league best, by the way.
It's not the league best, but it's up there.
Mm-mm. It really, like, honestly, if you sort by, like, starting quarterbacks right now, completion percentage, it's really not.
It's not bad.
Right. It's not bad for the average, but this year, for some reason, people are just more accurate. More catches are being made.
Marcus, let me think.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's not him. It's like I'm not saying like he's slinging right now.
He's checking people. No.
I really am. I'm just going through
No.
each.
Yeah,
team. I'm
really.
Like
Like
No.
how many interceptions they've thrown? Because I'm trying to.
3.
3, right? You said
Yep.
3.
7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
The 90.
Everybody.
Who are you? Who are you?
I was
who
like,
you-
everybody
who
make
you-
make
who
their
you
first
checking in?
guess. I'll tell you yes
I don't
or
know
no.
why, but I'm thinking this person. I'm like, he's probably fucking wrong, but
Look,
I'm like,
just,
fuck.
just make your guess. Make your guess. Make your guess. I'll give you the hint, and then you get a better.
I don't know if
second
Ben
guess.
Is it
Roethlisberger's
Ben
thrown a
Roethlisberger?
pick yet.
I'm doubling on Ben Roethlisberger.
You said Big Ben.
I was gonna say Teddy, but I don't fucking know.
You get another answer.
I'll cover the
Or another
spread. I'll
guess.
cover the spread. I'll say fucking Jared Goff. Why not?
Okay, then I'll say
Jared Goff, Big Ben, and
Teddy.
Teddy. You're all wrong.
Fuck.
He
Okay.
is in the NFC.
NFC. Okay.
NFC.
NFC.
Okay, then. Oh, okay. I was thinking Minshew too. I was like, no.
1,472 yards, 63% completion, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Is it?
There's no. It ain't Kirk
90.2.
Cousins. No, he's thrown like
QBR.
6 interceptions. It's not Kirk. It's not Rodgers.
It's not Wilson for
I don't think
100%.
it's Russ.
He has 16 touchdowns.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Joe? No.
That's AFC.
It's actually, I was about to say yes. Okay.
Bengals
It's
are
not
AFC.
Wentz. It ain't Haskins. I'm just going through the starters right now.
Yeah, this man's being smart.
Who else?
I don't
And
think
there's- and-
that's not as many yards as Dak has. And ain't Jimmy G's
Drew?
garbage ass.
All I'm gonna say is none of you have said the name yet.
Drew?
Drew Brees threw, I think, 8 touchdowns.
Drew has 1,000 yards, and Drew's not on here. I can tell you that.
Who was all in NFC? Can I
I'm not
look that
about
up?
to say almost.
Is it Brady?
Can I
still
look
has
up
to play
NFC?
tonight? That's why.
It could be Tom Brady though. I don't know how many interceptions he's thrown though.
Could be. He did. throw
Nick
a-
Foles?
Is that
Big
your
Dick
guess?
Nick.
Is it?
Is that your guess?
No. I'm just naming up fucking.
I'm not gonna tell you until each of you have made your guesses,
Nick
We're
did
just-
it.
so
Nick
that way
Foles
you
did it.
can't copy.
I'm just
That's
like
why.
going. I'm going
Yeah,
through how
no,
he's going.
Right,
I'm
right,
through
right,
every
right.
single team right now.
I know. I'm not trying to think aloud either because I'm not trying to give away my answers.
That's why I'm making you guys all
7
lock 'em
touchdowns.
in. 3 interceptions.
Is he?
He's in the NFC.
It's Tom Brady.
You're locking in on Tom?
He's locking on Tom. Okay.
I'll wait for you boys to pick.
Nah, dog. I feel like
I was gonna say Tom too, but just to be different, I'm gonna fuck around and say Matt Stafford. Why not?
Mhm.
I feel like he's thrown more picks though.
how many does Kirk has? Is it more than 3?
Just say it so I can get the question right.
Man, I was thinking Tom too, but fuck, I don't know now. I gotta be different, I guess.
You don't have to. I mean, you can pick
You,
the same
you
person.
could be right.
It's just
or
based
wrong.
on whoever you think it is.
7. How many picks has Tom?
I've already
has
locked my
had?
answer, so I can look at I can look at stuff right. I want.
No.
I might have to
Other
agree with
players are on
Q
here.
here. I'm gonna have to.
You both are Tom Brady and you're Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
You got the wrong Matt. It's Matt Ryan, sir.
Ryan.
Dude, that was my second guess. I was like,
So
is it Matt? I was
player
like,
B now, Gardner. Fuck.
Gardner Minshew. I got it, dog. Give me
Gardner
a point.
Minshew. Okay. 1,439 passing yards, 137 for 196, 70% completion rate, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and a QBR.
Yo, I didn't think
99.4.
Matt Ryan would have 7 touchdowns. I would have thought he had more. I don't know why.
So
Because he has number 11.
that one I kind of messed up the first one. Either
Yeah.
way, I'll take Gardner in that scenario because he's playing better. He's got 70% completion rate and he's 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, QBR of 99.4. I'd take Gardner in that situation. I'm not gonna fuck this next one up. Hopefully,
How many do you have?
I have a good chunk. Like 3 more for quarterbacks, 2 for running backs, and 2 for receivers. And then I have a few like just random questions that you guys should know or might know the answers to. Next one, player A, 1451 passing yards, 67% completion rate, 9 touchdowns, 5 picks, QBR of 100.5.
How many touchdowns?
9 touchdowns, 5 picks. Now hold on.
So those are
hold on. I'm gonna read off player B now, so that way you guys can guess if I think it's gonna be player A or player B for me. Player B, 1372 passing yards to the 1451, 71% completion to 67, 8 touchdowns to 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions to 5 interceptions, and a QBR of 108.8 to a QBR of 100.5. So you can take a pick at guessing either the players first or who you think I would pick, and then we could go players. Up to you guys.
Then we didn't even do the first one. Like, who would you pick?
Right, because I kind of messed it up, but
Because he said it was Minshew.
Yo, say the stats again.
you want to write them down.
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
Player A, 1451 passing,
Let me do that too. That's a smart man.
67% completion,
14 what?
51
Mhm.
passing, 67 completion percentage, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, QBR of 100.5. Player B, 1372 passing, 71% completion, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a QBR of 108.8.
So what I'm thinking, this is one AFC, one NFC?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the second one might be Josh
Josh.
Allen.
Okay. Is that what your first
Josh
guess
Allen,
is?
8 touchdowns?
It might be him.
No way. I think Josh is double digits, no?
I don't know. Cause
Why are you helping
his
him?
game hasn't been
Oh, I'm
played
kidding.
yet. So
Ja- 1,400 yards for the first one. 1,450, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Mhm. Second guy has 1372, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
I'm thinking the first one is an AFC quarterback.
Wait, 13. Dang.
13
Okay, yeah.
1372 yards. Okay. I was thinking interception. Damn, 1,000 interceptions. Holy shit. What are you, Winston?
No, Nathan Peterman.
Okay.
So you guys want to guess first? Like, who do you think I'm picking, player A or player B?
We could do that.
Because just because guessing people is a little bit harder.
I think you're picking player A.
B.
I was gonna say B.
Jam got it right.
You choose player A.
Player
That's an AFC quarterback, bro.
A. Don't want to give you a hint, but he is correct. It's an AFC quarterback, and the other one is the NFC quarterback, obviously.
Who is going off?
Then I was most definitely wrong.
It's not him, is it? Is it? 9 touchdowns. How many did he average? What week are we in?
5.
Week 5, yeah.
Find it there. Everybody take your first swing, and then I'll give you a hint.
9 touchdowns.
Because we're on player A right now. Take your first guess swing.
1,500.
Because you get another one. Because I'll be nice, and I won't take points off just for giving you guys hints, because this is harder than I thought it was going to be.
3. AFC. Has Baker been playing like?
I was thinking, I was like,
Just in case you couldn't hear, Q's thinking Baker.
for the player B or
No, it'd be player A.
A? Okay, that's AFC. Okay.
A is AFC, B is NFC.
I'm like, I need to know my division. I don't think I know my divisions like that. It's
Probably
ass.
not, probably not. But it's hard, though. I mean, you got 4 teams.
I don't know any of my divisions like that. 15. He's close to 1,500 yards.
No, because they got shredded last week.
Go ahead and make those first guesses. Those can be like throwaway guesses if you want, because I'll give you the hint without taking points.
I'm gonna take L and say Baker. No, I'm gonna take my hint by saying Baker.
Yeah, no. For some reason, I want to say Fitzmagic, so I'm fucking say it. Why not?
I hate you, Pat. Fuck.
Fitzmagic, Baker, and Fitzmagic.
I don't want to. I want to be different too, but fucking Pat, I hate him. God damn it.
It's not bad if you guys think
I know.
alike, but
I mean, it's bad if we're wrong, but
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll agree with Pat.
all right, you're all three wrong.
Fucking A.
Give you a hint. They got. How do I make this not obvious? They just made a huge change.
Justin Herbert. No. Oh, yeah.
Is Deshaun Watson?
yeah.
I couldn't really. That's harder to do. But
was.
player B though, who do you guys think? I'm giving you all 250.
That's a solid fucking start to the season, honestly. And there's a lot of NFC QBs it could be.
Three interceptions?
1 second. Getting points on there.
You said 8 touchdowns?
Yes.
8 touchdowns.
1372, 71% completion, 8 touchdowns, 3
Kyler?
interceptions,
No.
108.8.
No.
he's
Kyler has
throwing
more interceptions than
He's
that.
throwing more picks than
Mm-hmm.
him.
He had like 3 last
Yeah, he had 3
Yeah.
in one game. Never mind. Yeah.
Again, same situation as the last player. Go ahead and throw out anybody you think. I'll give you a hint. Hopefully this one's not as giving away, but in which case I don't think
Tom.
this one is.
Eight to 3.
Damn, I'm looking at the same two from last time.
I really don't think it's him, but I'm gonna say Drew Brees because I know he's throwing 8 touchdowns.
He's not in there. He said it himself.
Drew is not in this at all
you did say that.
because Drew hasn't played this game this week and he's only at 1,000 passing.
But he has 8 touchdowns.
Three interceptions. Kirk Cousins?
Drew doesn't have 3 interceptions though.
No,
I think he
Kirk has
2.
more. Kirk has more, right?
Kirk has like 6.
I was talking about Drew.
Oh, I saw it.
Right.
Drew has what?
I think 2. I think it's 2 yicks.
Who's all in the fucking
It's NFC.
Teddy?
Jared Goff is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jared Goff as my
locking
guess.
in with.
Yeah.
You guys are locking in Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Damn.
There you go.
That's a good pick. Fuck it. I'll be different. I'll say Teddy.
You should have went with them.
I should have. Fuck.
So I didn't have to give you guys hints on that. Good job. Proud of y'all.
Wait. Player A and player B. Who was it again? It was
It was Deshaun Watson and Jared
Deshaun.
Goff.
And you said you were picking
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Smart man.
Good man.
That's why
Yeah.
whenever I said that, I know y'all were kind of like, wait, whoa, but you didn't know who the players were yet. So score update: Pat and Q tied at 500. Ray, you're at 350.
Nice.
Next one, still quarterbacks.
All right. Wait.
I have player A, 1,214 passing yards,
1,214.
Okay.
70% completion rate,
70.
13 tutties, no interceptions, quarterback rating of 128.4.
No interceptions.
120
Who's
what?
Aaron Rodgers?
Quarterback rating of 128.4.
And it was player B?
That's player A.
Oh, okay.
Player B, 1,474 passing yards.
1,474.
You don't have to think out loud. 63% completion rate. 13 touchdowns, 1 interception. QBR of 107.3.
One interception. So they both have 13 touchdowns. One has 0 interceptions. One has 1.
So if you guys want to take a swing at who you think I'm picking first, and then same thing with the players like we did last time.
Who are you picking first? Who are you picking? Are you picking player B?
I said, I was gonna say player B. He's gonna pick player B as well.
I think it's player
I'm
A.
trying to poker face.
Player B.
I'm showing no emotion.
All right, me and Q said player B. Pat said A.
You're right, sir.
Okay.
Pat,
You taking A?
you taking A?
Yeah, I'm taking A.
A's more efficient. That makes more sense.
Sounds like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. It does. Your
It
picks?
is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. We're in there.
Yeah.
We're all
Is it
we're in
It's
there.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's number 12.
It's
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers. So you got player A. Who's player B now?
13-1. I don't know how many
That's a
picks.
good season.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Josh? No.
What's 350 plus 250? 600. Okay. Sorry.
Is it Josh?
750.
One pick. I'm thinking like fantasy right now.
Oh, no. I don't think that's him, though.
I got a poker face. You guys fucking. Hold on. Guys, you guys keep saying names and I keep smiling.
I don't know
whenever
his
you guys do
completion
it.
percentage, though. That's the thing. Because I know he did.
One pick.
He did throw his first pick. I know that for a fact. That's such low completion.
Wait. So go player B again. Wait, so 1470.
1474 passing yards.
What's his
63% completion rate, 13 touchdowns, 1 interception, QBR of 107.3.
107 point. QB.
I think I got my pick. Yeah.
I don't. Fuck. Is it? No.
Q, you got a pick over there?
I want to say it's LJ, man.
LJ?
I don't think.
Oh, Lamar. Okay. I was like, wait, huh?
Damn.
I might be wrong.
Yeah.
That's why I like this. It makes
Yo.
you think. It makes you
Makes me like.
think.
Because that's hella low completion. But
Facts. But I'm going to lock it in.
Okay, so Q's got Lamar.
I should have been counting how many touchdowns this man's thrown.
I think we're all. I think that's a good pick, bro.
You're going Lamar?
I'm gonna lock that in with him. Yeah.
I feel like he is right. But
But actually,
who are
Patrick
you locking in?
I'm going to say Mahomes.
I think Mahomes has a low
that was
completion
those two.
percentage.
I was those
That's
two.
why,
I
'cause he
said
slings the
Patrick.
ball
Yeah,
a lot.
I was
Who
thinking Patrick.
are you locking in?
I just got to
I'm saying Mahomes.
Fuck, I don't know.
He said Lamar.
It's 50-50.
You're staying with Lamar? You're staying?
One interception. Did he? It just shows it's my game show now.
No.
I'm the captain now.
That is why you are
I'm like
losing.
I am losing. I don't
you
even care.
in third, son.
I'm going to say Lamar.
You're gonna say Lamar? I had those two right there. Before he said it, I had Patty on my mind. I was like, is it?
Make your choice.
I'm gonna agree with Pat again, and it's
So-
Patty.
Pat and Lamar? Pat.
I had a feeling. 'Cause
I was-
he
okay, I
throws
was
the ball
50-50.
way-
Yeah,
he throws
I
the
was
ball
like,
a
I
lot,
knew
So
it.
it's surprising, but it's not surprising.
When you said I need to count those touchdowns, yeah, I was like, yeah, you do. He doesn't. I don't think he has 10 yet.
Because I as soon as Pat was like, when
Because
he
those
said
are just
Lamar, I was
throwing
like,
ones, huh?
wait, is it?
Yeah, it's
him?
just throwing. Yeah, see, that's why I should.
Yeah, because I knew for a fact he had his first.
First, yeah,
interception.
like yesterday.
That's why I was like, 600 plus 250.
You said you take player A?
Yeah. I'm
Sounds
taking
good.
Rodgers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
As much as it's good for Mahomes to be able to throw it 65 yards, it's bad at the same time. Because he just, and then Rodgers is being more efficient. Obviously, we already knew that. Last QB one, player A. Now these are bad quarterbacks, just so you know.
Okay.
1,188 passing yards, 60% completion, 6 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. QBR of 68.5. Player B has 1,111 passing yards, 61% completion rate, 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a QBR of 70.6.
2 touchdowns.
You said 2 touchdowns?
5 interceptions.
Damn.
So which player do you think I'm picking first?
Player
And then
1.
You said player A?
Play
I mean,
A. All right, yeah.
Yeah, if we're going off those stats.
Player A.
Obviously, we taking player A.
Player B.
You take.
Yep.
2 touchdowns?
2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
Yep. Better than 9 interceptions. Player A.
Player A had how many touchdowns did he have?
6.
6 and 9. Okay.
Yo, what's the completion percentage for B?
61.
61.
6
Okay.
and 9.
And then 60 for player A.
Mhm.
That sounds bad, but
Is that Kirk.
So player A has 117 completions out of 195 attempts. Player B has 111 completions out of 182 attempts. And he has 70 less passing yards. 77 less passing yards on 6 less attempts. Or 6
That's
less
player A?
completions. Player B has 77 less than A passing yards on 13 less attempts. But player B has the higher completion
Who's don't
percentage.
know how to pick? I want to say Kyler Murray might be player A.
Ooh.
Is that
I
what
think he
you're
has more than
locking?
that touchdowns though. Are you doing total touchdowns or passing touchdowns?
This is just
Passing.
passing.
Oh, this is just passing?
Yes.
That's why I was
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean now. Okay. That might not be a bad pick.
Just let me know whenever you say the name that you're locking that name in.
I'm gonna
at
go off
least.
just touchdowns and interceptions. So 2 and 5. Who the fuck?
Calm down. Calm
Sorry.
down.
We live. I'm sorry.
No, we're not live, but still this goes on YouTube.
Demonetized. Who is that ass, bro?
I think one of them. I think A's
Both
wins,
bad.
but I don't know how many INTs.
They're both
Wins?
bad. They're both bad.
Yeah.
Then I hope it's not Kyler, because I hope you're not calling Kyler Murray bad.
They're both bad.
But you pick B, right? You pick player B.
I pick player B, yes.
I think A's Carson Wentz, and I don't really know who B is though. Cause
Well, we're only on A right now, so.
Oh my
touchdowns.
goodness!
Right
It's
now,
not
they
Joe.
put up no points.
I think I know who it is.
Who?
I think I know who B is.
Wait.
Well, we're on A, so if you can
I
make
know,
your
I know.
guesses.
I know. I'm locking it in for A for Carson Wentz.
Okay.
6 and 9. Carson
Oh,
Wentz. That's
no.
not a bad pick.
You said bad.
Yeah, they're both bad.
We already went through Matt Ryan, right?
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say
we didn't go through him. We
already
went over
passed
him.
Yeah. Okay, I was thinking.
No, we ain't A train.
Is
We don't go through
this player B or player A? NFC?
I think I swallowed one of her molars.
NFC? Player A?
Player A. They're both NFC.
Both NFC.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yup. Jinx,
Yup.
dude. Holy
Damn,
shit.
that was wild.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Can one of y'all give me a quarter?
Wait.
I'm broke. What do you
6
mean?
6 and 9?
Double jinx. Triple jinx.
Is it Kirk Cousins?
Can you? Is that your guess?
I'm locking that in. Fuck it.
Okay, so we have Kirk,
Fuck
we have
it.
Carson, and we have from Q.
Kyler.
Kyler, that's who you're sticking with? Pat got it right.
Wow.
It's Carson Wentz.
Fuck.
Carson Wentz has 6 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
Well, it's 2 touchdowns and 5 fucking interceptions
Yeah,
now.
God.
Time to guess. Player B?
And it's NFC. I was gonna say Sam Darnold, but fuck, if it's NFC.
Is it Big Dick Nick?
Is that your guess? And are you locking it in? I'm not going to tell you. That's why I'm saying, are you going to lock it in or not?
I will let you know when I
I
decide.
know, but I'm trying to make sure y'all understand.
5 fucking interceptions with 2 touchdowns. 2
J-
passing, right?
sir?
2 passing.
I'm going to put a swear jar
Two.
in here.
Sorry. Freaking dude, fart.
Thank you, Philip. Oh, boy.
I'm going last.
Oh, I think he knows. I think he figured it out.
2.
Trash quarterback.
Smacking his face.
Oh, dude. This is gonna bug me. I swear to God.
Wake up, brain. Wake up.
Who's this ass?
Yeah. Y'all gotta come on now.
NFC? 5 fucking.
I think it was D. Jones.
Oh
Wait.
yeah, he's got it right. I think it is Daniel Jones too. I think
I should have.
that makes total fucking
Yeah, you
sense.
should have went last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah.
I was like, wait, who was doing that ass right now? And he said, I'm like, God.
I need to keep my poker face up.
Nah, I just knew as soon as it's 2 and 5, I was like, who doesn't score at all?
He's not wrong.
Who doesn't
He's not
score?
wrong.
850.
God. Bruh.
9, 11.
I was thinking Sam Darnold too.
Yeah, really.
And then until I said both
Okay.
NFC?
Yeah, whenever I said NFC, I was about to be like, yeah, they're both NFC. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
both NFC East.
Bitch, I'm balling.
So score update after the quarterback round. We have Pat at 1,500. We have Ray with 1,100 and Q with 1,000. So we're leading into running backs. We have
running back.
player A,
Okay.
364 rushing yards, 89
360.
attempts, with an average of 4.1 per carry, 5 touchdowns. Now, these ones you don't have to write down. I just thought it would maybe help. He has one 20-plus yard play, and his longest play is for 24 yards, and he has 3 fumbles. Player B, 296 rushing yards, 41 attempts, an average of 7.2 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 20-plus yard plays, 1 40-plus yard play, and a longest of 48 yards with no fumbles.
For player A guesses, I'm gonna go last.
Okay, which one do you think I would take?
I think I'm gonna take player B.
Okay.
B, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You're all
B.
correct. Cool. I had points. You're going to go last for player A, I guess.
Mhm.
So, for player A, if you want
Wait, run player A again for me again. How many yards?
364 rushing yards,
64 yards.
89 attempts, 4.1 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns, 1 20-plus yard play, longest of 24 yards is his longest play, and 3 fumbles.
Is it?
So I'm going to give you all 100.
3 fumbles.
Yes.
AFC?
I'm not letting that
NFC.
information out right now.
Is it Cook? I want to say Dalvin Cook, but I'm not sure. I'm going to say Dalvin Cook. I'm going to just start guessing.
You get 2, so that's why I'm saying, like, y'all get guesses.
That's not a bad pick.
So
5 touchdown, 3 fumbles.
Dalvin from Q. I'll let Ray pick, and then Pat says it the last, so.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick, actually, for a first guess. I'll say Dalvin with Q.
So you both got Dalvin.
So this is our official guess that we're locking in.
Official first guess, yes. Who are you locking in?
So wait, we get 2, or is this like our last guess?
No, you get 2. I'm gonna give you a hint, and then you get to make your second guess.
Okay, then I'm not gonna say who I really think it is. Joe Mixon.
You can say.
Oh, Zeke.
Okay, see, look, that's why you say who you think it is.
Okay, Zeke. Yeah.
You're right. Good lord.
I don't know if we had more guesses.
You
I was
guys
like-
are so. You get 2 guesses. Your first one's kind of just like a freebie.
Okay.
Unless someone gets it right, then
Is his
okay.
Right.
average 4.2? I thought it was even less than that.
It's 4.1.
Wait,
because of the
Zeke?
fumbles, because he fumbled twice.
I thought he's
Not
fumbled more
last
than
game,
that,
but the
bro.
game before.
I thought he
He's
fumbled like
3
twice in
times.
one game.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
He's got 3 fumbles in total,
Yep.
though. Player B. Who do you think it is?
Can you go over the thing again?
296 rushing yards, 41 attempts, average of 7.2 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns, 4 20-plus yard plays, 1 40-plus yard play, and his longest play was for 41 yards, and he has no fumbles.
I should have said that this time.
Damn, you said 7.2 for
Average?
the attempt.
Who's going off like
That's
that?
hot.
Is it? No. I think he had a fumble.
I'm not going to say. That's going to be my hint for y'all.
They're open right now, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
They're there. Is what they're texting.
We'll get there. I have my shoes in my bag.
I don't.
There's a guess. Oh my god, I think I know.
Just throw out your first one.
Because I feel like if I guess, I guess you.
I guarantee none of you are getting it right on your first guess. Once I give you your hint, then you maybe get it right.
No
I don't
fumbles.
know. He might have more rushing yards than that.
The Panthers running back.
Mike Davis, is that who you're saying?
Yeah.
This is rushing,
It's the
right?
first guess.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm saying just go ahead and make a guess.
I was gonna
Like,
say
it's not that
Kamara
big.
because 7.2 a carry.
'Kay.
That's like
Yeah, I was
Kamara,
thinking that too.
Mike Davis.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kamara too.
Kamara, you're all wrong.
Okay.
I got a little grimy with this one. That's your hint.
A little grimy.
It's a running back, but are they a running back?
Kamara?
Are they a running back? Think outside the box.
How many
okay. I was
touchdowns?
gonna say
They got
7.2 a carry. That's wild.
Are they a running back? Are you thinking Lamar?
See, I can't say this until afterwards because it gives it away.
Right, because it's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Is that who you're locking in?
Yeah.
It's making it seem like
You
you
saying
think him
Lamar?
out of the side of the box. That's what I said. Yeah.
You saying Lamar as well?
Low key though, it might be Dak because Dak had that 3 rushing touchdown game.
But
It could be
3-5.
Kyler.
Kyler too.
It's 3 touchdowns, 5.
Yo.
Yeah, I know, but he could rush for more. That's the thing. I think it's
How
I'm
many
gonna
fumbles did you say?
0 fumbles.
0 fumbles.
0.
It's Kyler Murray.
No. On the carry?
It's Kyler Murray.
yeah. I'm gonna lock it in with Kyler.
He said thinks outside the box. Yeah, it's not a running back. He just said, is it a running back?
Y'all both locked in Lamar. I just want y'all to know that.
Whoa, I just said it was Kyler Murray before we answered the
But
question.
like 30 seconds before that, I asked, "Are you locking in Lamar?" And you said, "Yeah." That both of you did.
I guess I'll lock in with Lamar. It's all good. It's probably
It's
Kyler.
though.
Yeah.
It is Kyler.
Just say it, Pat.
Yeah, I'll lock in with Kyler. I'm sorry.
It is Kyler. Lamar had fumbled.
Damn.
I forgot. Yeah.
I love that. That's your one takeaway. Is Lamar did fumble.
Yeah, he did. That's facts.
Kyler hasn't fumbled. Damn.
He's thrown. He's
He's
the ball.
thrown
right
interceptions, but yeah. Man, I hate you. You
19,
said we'll do
21.
running backs now.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
That's the only one that I did that like that. Okay.
That was a good pick though at first, Alvin,
Yeah.
because you were like thinking. I mean, he's like,
Yeah,
hey,
'cause-
man, yeah.
Thank you.
He has. I know he has. Alvin has 2 something.
Yeah, he's got like 250.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many receiving?
He has like 2 something.
Same thing.
Yeah, he has like 2
Because
something.
that was
really
my
same
thinking.
thing.
I was like, okay, that's not
Jesus Christ,
that much
man.
I was just
rushing
thinking
yards?
that's about to go up tonight too.
Is it?
Yeah, because
He's
we don't
getting
have
stuffed.
Michael Thomas. It's
Fair
about to
enough.
be the Kamara show again.
That's tough.
Second grouping of running backs, player A, we have rushing yards of 377,
Wait.
106 attempts, average of 3.5 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns. He has 0 20-plus yard plays. His longest play is for 16 yards, and he has 1 fumble. Player 2, 375 rushing yards, 79 attempts, 3.9 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns, 2 20-plus yard plays, and a longest play of 35 yards with no fumbles. So, just starting with, who do you think I'm picking?
Player B.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say player B too.
I like A.
Is that what you're picking? Okay. Player B.
There's a fire.
Do you want me to read the stats for player A again for you guys to make guesses?
Yeah.
377 rushing, 106 attempts, average of 3.5 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns, no 20-yard plus plays, longest play for 16 yards, and 1 fumble.
It's kind of a workhorse, but it's not. How many yards did player B average?
Per carry, player B averaged 3.9.
Wait, how much did player
I'ma go
A average?
4 point.
Player A, how much did he average per carry?
3.5.
That's low. I'm locking it in. I know this one.
You're locking it in.
I'm
I
locking it.
know this
Ready?
one. Okay, yeah.
That's kind of a workhorse.
Josh Jacobs.
Okay, so he's doing Josh Jacobs. What are you guys going to say?
He hasn't played yet though. Damn. I was gonna say Derrick Henry, but
Oh fuck!
because I know they run
Nah,
the
I'ma say-
fucking ball
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Josh Jacobs. Yeah, he's been reliable, but he doesn't average as much as.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that, coach.
So Jacobs and Henry.
Yeah. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong.
Bro, look at this one.
5
I know you
TDs.
remember them.
Oh yeah.
You said he has 0
As the-
fumbles too.
Yeah, 0 fumbles.
It might be. I don't think.
Actually, no. I'm sorry.
No, one fumble, right?
One fumble.
One?
Player B has no fumbles.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Does he have? Did he get a fumble?
I might.
You already
be-
locked
Okay,
in.
I already locked in. I can't change it now.
Wrong. I'm gonna just
Fuck
say
it.
Aaron Jones.
You know.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say Aaron Jones.
Ooh.
Okay. Jam got it right.
Oh, I did.
Damn.
Jacobs.
Yeah.
Ray got it
Nice.
right with
Good
Jacobs.
pick.
That's why I was being an a-hole.
I was like, nice. I was like, because he hasn't been running. His
Yeah,
average is
yeah.
that.
He just this last couple of weeks is why his yards are where they are. Player B though, 375 rushing yards,
375.
79 attempts, 3.9 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 20-plus yard plays, longest of 35, and no fumbles.
This is no fumbles. This is where I should have said him. I'm gonna say Aaron Jones again.
Okay.
But I feel like he averages around like 4 yards a carry.
I'm gonna say Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, and
Can we get a guess? Oh wait, no, we don't.
you get a hint.
A hint, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you get it wrong, you'll get a hint.
What's his longest?
30. Hold on, I lost it. 35. Dead silence.
I'm thinking like I don't know, no, fuck it, Miles Sanders.
All right, Miles Sanders, Joe Mixon, and Aaron Jones are all wrong. Your guess is that he used to be a major workhorse, and now he's not.
I know who it is.
But if teams use him, they win games. That's your hint.
I know who it is. Can you tell us AFC or NFC or no? Are you gonna tell us or no?
He already hears something.
Do you all want to know? I don't think I said it.
Mm.
NFC.
I know who it is. Used to? Locking it in right here. Todd Gurley.
Okay, anybody else want to make their picks?
You said used to be a powerhouse or
Workhorse.
workhorse.
5 touchdowns.
Wait, fuck. I already locked it in. I
Yeah, Todd Gurley
I'm
has
sorry.
5 touchdowns.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with Todd Gurley. 5? Okay.
I think this is wrong. I'm gonna say Adrian Peterson.
Pat, you should. I literally just gave the answer
Oh,
out
you
on
did?
accident.
Fuck.
I literally just did it on accident. I was like, I
Nice.
said it, and I was like, fuck. But yeah, you boys, you
That
got
was
it
a
right.
good pick.
hey,
Yeah.
man.
You
You
got
said
it.
old. I was
You
like,
got
that was
it.
the first one who I thought it was.
I thought
because you
David
said-
Johnson. Then he said NFC, and I was like,
That is,
oh,
yeah, I was
wait.
thinking of old running backs. I was like,
I was just
Adrian
talking to
Peterson, Todd
somebody today
Gurley.
about Todd.
That was a good pick too.
Yeah, I kind of missed one.
What's that Frank Gore
We're
at?
getting there. We're getting there. We're getting
Is
there.
he? He's with the
he's with
Jets.
the
Never
Jets,
mind. Never
yeah.
mind. Never mind.
We have receivers right
Calm
now.
down. Yeah, this is receivers.
Oh, I like this.
So I'm gonna do a quick score update. Pat's got 2,200. Ray, you have 1,800. And Q, you have 1,500, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Second place.
So wide receivers.
All right.
Player A, 362 receiving yards,
362.
32 receptions, an average of 11.3 per catch.
Wait, how much?
11.3.
Okay.
1 touchdown.
Whoa.
2 for 20 plus. Longest of 25 and no fumbles.
0 fumbles.
Player B, in which case I don't know why that's not there. Hang on. Player B. 363 receiving yards, 28 receptions, an average of 13, 2
Damn.
touchdowns, 6 20-plus yard plays, 2 40-plus yard plays, longest of 55 and no fumbles.
How many touchdowns?
2.
2 and then no fumbles.
Yep.
And with how many receptions does he have?
28.
28. Damn.
I'm gonna go with B.
You think that's who I'm picking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with B as well. It was like 13 point what? What was he
It's
average?
just 13.
Just 13?
Yeah.
13
B.
on
I'm
the
gonna
dot.
say B.
Correct, Namundo, kids. Good job. It was tight, though, I will tell you that.
Whoa.
If it wasn't for this last week that player B had, I definitely would have picked A.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's kind of a semi-hint,
Yeah.
but I'll still give you another one
Yeah.
if you need it.
Receivers.
Player A, though, 362 receiving yards, 32 receptions, average of 11.3, 1 touchdown, 2 for 20 plus.
Are these like
longest of
fairly
25.
new wide receivers?
No
Because
fumbles.
I don't know.
You'll probably not guess this
Yeah.
one. You probably won't.
I'm gonna sit out on this one, coach.
I may think that you might all know
Ah,
this.
fucking no.
And it's an uncommon receiver.
Yeah, so it's new. Is this a rookie?
Player A is AFC, player B is NFC.
Are they both rookie? No. They're both upcoming wide receivers, is what you're saying.
One more so than the other.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with names.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit out on this one, coach.
You just gonna give up?
Yeah.
AFC.
Wait, which one's AFC?
Player A.
Player A. Okay.
How many?
Can I look this up?
Touchdown.
Sure. I'll show it to you if you want.
Mhm.
I mean,
I don't know how many touchdowns he has.
Hey, who the fuck is that? Yeah, I don't know, coach. Yeah. And then player B was who?
Hey, shut up. Or are you gonna sit out on that one too?
Oh, actually, I won't.
Exactly.
So player A, I don't know, but do you think I know player B?
Yes.
Okay. Player
That's
A.
why I was like,
Oh, 'cause I thought you were just covering for the next
no,
topics.
no, no.
Ah, okay.
those, yeah, next ones too. But like, I didn't know if you were sitting out on
Yeah,
player B or
player
not, too.
player A, I'll sit out, coach.
This is great radio.
Okay.
Yeah, this
See,
is
I
great
didn't know who
entertainment
I was
right
gonna
here.
say. I didn't know how many touchdowns Stephon Diggs had.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking. But
This player only has one.
yeah.
But you would have recognized who Stephon Diggs was.
Yeah.
So it's not Stephon Diggs.
It's got to be someone like a fairly new dude.
Good context clues. I'm proud.
It's got to, because my football knowledge is not up to par like you
Yeah.
guys probably, like Pat and.
And these AFCs. I can't say.
Who the
Player A
fuck
is
is that?
AFC.
Okay, what does his name start with? Once again? I'm gonna fucking look it up. Sorry, coach.
I'm gonna have to put like an NSFW warning on this video.
Damn, I didn't know he played for this team.
Yeah. See.
Wow.
He's like the focal point,
Wow.
other than like the running back.
That's tough.
Is it Robbie Anderson?
Is that your guesses? Guess his first guess. What's your first?
Damn,
guess?
I ain't know who.
And you said A was AFC.
AFC. That's why you're goofy.
Yeah, that
Probably
ain't Robbie
just
Anderson.
tweak
You said Allen
running backs,
Robinson?
the focal point.
Tough.
No, he said.
Oh, what did you say?
Said Robbie Anderson.
Oh, I thought you said Allen
He
Robinson.
said,
I
he
was like,
said reverse.
tough.
Do you know who
Okay.
Robbie Anderson is?
He used to play on the Jets, now he's with the Panthers.
Fuck no.
He's fast. It's a
Okay.
good separation.
The only person I know in the Panthers right now, receivers, like, was it DJ Moore or something?
Yeah.
It was just that one video with Steven Smith. He's like, "Hey, do I start you in the?"
Yeah.
He said, "Do I start you?" He said, "Yeah,
So
start me."
do I start him or do I
did I
start
you?
I think that's kind of disrespectful.
And he goes, "Start me." He said,
He
"Don't
asked
go
DJ
off."
Moore. He
Yeah.
said, should I start
So
you? He said, yeah, start me.
He goes,
What
"If
do you
you
mean?
don't score, I'm gonna smack the shit."
If I lose because you,
Yeah,
I'm gonna smack the shit
yeah.
out of you.
That's only receivers I know. That's tough.
Pat, guess.
Keenan Allen. I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wrong. This team has a tie under their belt.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, I looked them
AFC
up.
tie.
I was like,
Okay.
why am I still
Yeah.
trying to guess? I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
I was
I
like,
showed
already
you.
looked
You
it
really-
up.
you
Yeah, I
Googled
looked
him.
it up. Yo, yeah, it's
I don't
outside.
know
The,
what
it's
receiver it
it's
is.
outside the box. I didn't even know it, guys.
That's crazy. That just shows
Pat
y'all,
might
y'all,
know.
y'all ain't keeping up.
Yeah, Pat might know.
If you want to take a swing just so we can move on to player
A
B.
tie in the AFC. Tyler Boyd.
You wanna make a
I don't
guess?
know.
You gonna say you don't know?
I have no idea.
I'm glad somebody watches football. Thank you, Pat.
Okay.
See, look, see what I mean? Tyler's not, or Tyler, fucking Pat's knowledge is like,
Wrong, Tyler.
sorry,
I
coach.
wouldn't have guessed Tyler. I didn't even think so.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah,
Player B. 363 receiving yards, 28 receptions, average of 13 yards per catch, 2 touchdowns, 20 plus yards.
Do I know this person?
2 40 plus yards, yes. Longest
Okay.
of 55 and no fumbles.
This one I'm like, nah. Did you say you knew Robbie? I don't think it's Robbie.
2 touchdowns, AFC or NFC?
This one's NFC.
Ooh,
Yerp.
This is Robbie.
no. Averaging 13.
Per catch. You don't know Robbie Anderson. He
I
could
don't.
do stuff like
yeah,
that.
so I don't know. I'm thinking of 2 NFC. You say?
He could do that with Sam Darnold, and now he's doing it with Teddy.
But he doesn't know him, so it's
Right.
Mm. So this one I know, right?
Yes.
Everyone knows.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Cup.
Anybody else want to make
That is a great
Damn,
pick.
That's a good pick.
That is a
yeah.
good pick.
No lie.
Did you lock that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
what he's locking in.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with Q there. I'm gonna lock that in. That was a good pick, actually.
NFC, right?
NFC. Yep.
Coming off a good game.
Wait, let me look at fantasy real quick. I already locked it in, so
You got a second guess after.
Yeah, you get a second guess after. If
I'm saying Allen Robinson.
you said Allen Robinson, you both are saying Cooper. You both are correct. Cooper
Damn.
Kupp.
hey, good pick. I was like, that was a good pick, coach.
That was a good pick. That was a great pick.
That was a little bit of a loop. I was gonna either choose him or CD because CD had a huge
Oh,
game.
fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, especially that Browns game as well.
Mm-hmm. So 21, 50.
Drip too hard, don't do it.
All right. This is the last receiver one. I will say one of these is a tight end, since I did the running back QB thing. You know.
Okay.
401 receptions, or 401 receiving yards, sorry, for player A. 23 receptions, average of 17.4, 2 touchdowns, 8 20-plus yard catches, 2 40-plus yarders, longest of 49, and no fumbles.
Deep threat.
It's a very deep threat.
Wait, let me type that. I wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
I was texting.
401 receiving yards,
401.
23 receptions,
23 receptions.
17.4 yards per catch, 2 touchdowns.
17.4? You don't have to say it out loud. 17.4?
Yes.
2 touchdowns.
8 20-plus yarders, 8 20-plus yarders, 2 40-plus yarders, longest of 49, and no fumbles.
That's player A, and which one are you picking?
No, that's player A. And then player B, 405 receiving yards, 32 receptions, average of 12.6 yards per catch, 3 touchdowns, 6 20-plus yard receptions, 1 40-plus yarder, longest of 45, and no fumbles.
You're picking player. Fuck. Fart.
Booty cheeks.
Player A.
Okay.
Player B.
Okay.
I'm gonna go player A.
Ray was correct. I'm going with player B.
Nice.
Okay, read the stats for A again.
1 second.
That is crazy.
One of them is a tight end.
Player A, 401 receiving yards, 23 receptions, average of 17.4 yards per catch, 2 touchdowns, 8 20-plus yarders, 2 40-plus yarders, average or longest of 49, and no fumbles. It's player A. The face Pat just made. I wish y'all could have seen that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess.
damn.
And then I realized that was fucking stupid. I was like, no, that ain't him.
You ever been to Slabs Barbecue in KC? My bad. I just saw someone
I
snap.
think that's the new one they just opened up. Because
Please
Johnny's was
sponsor us.
closed.
Please sponsor it.
Dude, dead.
Dude, I just saw someone snap there at Slabs Barbecue. I'm like, that
I
looks good.
think they are like they used to work at Johnny's. That's how my mom described it to me.
Interesting.
They just didn't want to be associated not associated with Johnny's, but they didn't want people to think that they are Johnny's. That type of deal.
That's funny because Johnny's wasn't. Johnny's was still good.
Johnny's was on fire up until it closed.
Why
like,
did they close it? Oh
I
my
think
bad. Okay.
He was just tired of it.
Why are we talking
He's
about
just
it?
tired of
This
it.
isn't sports really. Sorry,
I don't know,
coach.
but it's filling the air
I
while they're
know.
trying to guess. Same
Do I
thing
know
we
these
should be
players?
doing. Yeah, you know both of them.
I was thinking of every single tight end in the league.
They're both Titans.
No,
One's a
just
tight
one is,
end.
but I don't know which one exactly is, and I doubt either one of them is Mark Andrews.
I'll tell you no already.
So
I feel like I know player B.
Well, we're guessing
17
A.
George.
Do we know which one's a tight end, or is that up in the air?
It's up in the air right now.
Okay.
I know player B. I feel like it. I don't know. I might be.
I know player A is a deep threat unless he just had a really good fucking
That's what I'm
game.
saying. I think that's the wide receiver is the player A, and
I mean,
player
if you just
B.
use context clues, yeah.
Shut up.
You wanna be here next game?
You want to sit out?
I can have the GM.
How many touchdowns did
strings.
player A have?
Player A had 2.
2 touchdowns. But he averages 17. So
Take a swing. You'll get a hint.
401. How many touchdowns?
2.
I doubt it's Landry.
I was thinking Diggs. Fuck it, I'm gonna say Diggs.
I really doubt
Locked
it's
in.
Landry. But I'm gonna say Landry.
Okay. Diggs, Landry, and
I don't think it's him, but because I don't think Omar has that many passing yards. I was gonna say Marquise Brown because I know he just scored against us. So
is that your lock-in?
yeah,
Good
that's
job,
not right.
Ray. Good job.
I got it.
Who'd you say?
Stephon Diggs.
Diggs.
Oh yeah, Diggs.
What a guess.
Immaculate.
I put you 50 points behind Pat.
I am. So this one's a
Damn.
tight end.
So yes, player B is the tight end.
Look at you.
Fuck.
So 405 receiving yards, 32 receptions, average of 12.6, 3 touchdowns, 6 20-plus yarders, 1 40-plus yarder.
Just because I'm
Longest
biased.
of 45 and no fumbles.
I'm going to say fucking Travis, bro. Fuck it.
Okay. Anybody else have any other bases?
It sounds like it. I mean, 400. Because he went off last game. He had like 100 yards.
3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
How many yards?
405.
4 and 5.
That's. I may have wrong because I don't know how many
With
touchdowns he has now.
32 receptions.
32.
Does he have
that's a
3
fast
touchdowns?
fucking tight end.
It's Travis.
So Jam is locked in Travis. Would anybody else like to guess?
Unless it's like Darren Waller. But I don't know.
I thought so, but I don't think it's him.
No,
I don't think it's.
I think it's
Waller.
Travis. I don't know how many touchdowns
It's not
Travis has,
Kittle
bro.
because he's missed time.
No, he went off though, right? Travis, or his
Yeah,
first
he
game
did
back.
have like a 40-point game for fantasy owners, but
How many yards did he have that game?
no,
Is it like 100? No.
I don't know, honestly. I
Dude, I'm thinking it's Travis. Just
I didn't have.
it
Kittle.
sounds like him right now, but the touchdowns might be wrong. 3 touchdowns. I feel like
Tight end. Who's a tight end? I'm
Mark Andrews.
No, it
No,
wasn't him.
Yeah, I
No.
already told you it wasn't him either.
so it's Travis.
I'm gonna say Doyle.
Jack
Ooh.
Doyle
It's gotta be.
for the Colts.
I don't think it's Travis though. That's
Agree
the
with me,
fucking thing.
Pat. Fuck it. Fart it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, coach.
Only
I'm
went with
sorry.
Dave
I
'cause
opine.
You said Travis. I probably would have said it, but you said it.
I'm gonna do a
not
counter
agreeing with
through
you.
this whole episode for you.
This man's about to bleep on me.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm just gonna be counter
Counter
up in the top right.
1, 2. Dude, I don't know how many touchdowns
We
Travis
have
has. But
Kelsey Doyle.
I'll go with Kelsey because I can't think of any other tight ends.
Get it right.
Okay.
It was
What did
Kelsey.
Damn.
I should have just said it instead of.
But I was, dude, that touchdown kind of, I was like, does he have 3? I feel like
Yeah,
he had
that was-
more. That's what I thought.
28.
That's what I thought.
So you're still 50 points ahead of Ray. You have 2,800. Ray has 2,750, and Q has 1,850. Slack. You're all good though. You're all good. These ones are just like simple questions.
Okay.
Are we done
With
with points?
no, these are still points.
I was,
Simple questions though.
is it the first one to get it, or we get guesses again?
Just whoever gets it's not first.
Okay, coach.
Longest throw of the season so far. I'll give you extra points if you guess
The players?
the yards.
Oh,
You'll get points no matter if you guess the player.
that's a lot of bugs up there.
This man gets so unfocused so quickly. Longest throw of the season. So this isn't longest
How many
like
yards it was? Okay.
yeah, like from ball leaving quarterback's hand to the receiver catching it.
64 yards.
I'm gonna
That's
say
fine.
62.
I'm gonna say 62.
64.
Actually, wait, I remember I wrote this down. So it's 50 points for being within 15 yards, 100 points for being within 10, and then 150 for being within 5 yards.
64 yards.
So 64, 62. Do you want to guess the player too?
I'm gonna say 68.
68, okay.
64.
Excuse me.
Y'all can go first and pick players.
Okay.
Maybe. I got 2 in mind.
I'm thinking Patty.
Yeah, I'm thinking Patty or
Yeah,
Josh
we all thinking the same thing,
yeah.
man.
I'm thinking he just sling it because he has been slinging.
I guess we'll all say Patty. Yeah, we'll say Patty. Watch this.
You're all wrong. Russell Wilson.
DK.
DK.
I don't know who it was to,
I bet it was fucking
but
DK.
the throw itself was 62.9 yards, so you all were within 5 yards. Q, you have 2,000 points. Ray, you have 2,900, and Pat, you have 2,950. Next question is fastest sack of the season. So far, obviously.
Fastest sack.
Fastest sack.
How many seconds it took to say? Okay.
Same thing if you're within
The seconds.
within like a second or two of it. I'll let you know just based on what you pick.
I'm gonna say 2.8 seconds.
Do you want to guess the player as well?
Ooh. 2.4. Aaron Donald.
2.8, 2.4,
2.1 Aaron Donald.
2.1 Aaron Donald, 2.8. Who's your player? Because they both chose Aaron Donald.
Could be Myles Garrett though.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Miles Garrett or Aaron Donald. That's Toughie.
Whoever they play. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Garrett.
Ooh, I like that.
So I'm gonna give you all 100 points for being on the correct second,
Which was?
except for Pat. I'm gonna give him 200 points because he got the time correct.
Ooh, what was it?
2.1.
What'd you say?
2.17, but he did say 2.1. You both got it right.
It was
Aaron
Donald.
It was
Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Cold.
Unsurprisingly, I guess, but also before this week, it was Vince Williams for the Steelers. He had it like 2.5.
Unblocked? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who?
that's crazy. Vince Williams. He's like a middle linebacker, I think, for the Steelers.
Unblocked.
Um,
That's tough.
give you guys. Yeah, no, you were tied. You and Ray were just tied, but now he's up by 200.
What? Bro, I know. I keep on trying to pick different answers, and they keep.
Just go what you
Going in
got.
the back.
Just go what you got. Longest rush of the season so far.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one.
That's what all of these are, pretty much.
I'm gonna say 72. Do you want me to say the player too?
Yes.
Dalvin Cook.
Okay. Dalvin for 72.
That's a good pick. I feel like someone had a breakout run yesterday too.
Oh no, that was a catch. Never mind.
Was it?
I was thinking of Monster, but that was a catch against the Jets. That wasn't a run.
They played. No, they didn't play the Jets last.
Fucker, I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
You already locked in.
What?
You already locked in.
Yeah, I know.
I want to say 83, but I don't know who the player is.
So 83, you're still thinking of the player. You said 72, and Dalvin, you're thinking.
I'm thinking 81 yards.
Okay.
I don't. It's not him.
Can I say who I think it is?
Because then they'll get it.
Go ahead, Pat. Say it. Get an
No.
answer.
Stop it.
I don't know if they're
You
locked
are
in or
going
not.
to be fired.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 83. I don't know who the running back was though.
Yeah.
Or if it was a running back.
I'll say 81. No, I don't know the player.
So, Pat, would you like to inform us all who the player
I think it
is?
was fucking Odell, wasn't it?
No.
Who was it then?
It's Raheem Mostert.
Oh yeah.
On
He
what
also
run?
had a rush for 80 yards.
I thought Odell on that big run he had against the Cowboys.
Right.
Damn.
He had the reception, and he also had one that was a running play that they thought, like, on
He got penalty, right?
On NFL Next Gen Stats, it said that play, they thought it was only going to get 5 yards. And he got 80.
Jesus.
Just shows you what they know. Longest reception of the season so far?
Longest reception.
Yeah.
You had me lost, coach.
Really? Think about it. They kind of had a big game last week. Or this week. Sorry.
I'm gonna say 72 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 70 yards on the dot.
70. Damn, I hate. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go in between y'all. 71.
So you all were 10 yards away. It was for 84.
Nice.
84-yard reception. Do you want to take a swing at the player?
84. Who was slinging it?
They had a week this week. They had a week.
I don't know. I said I didn't catch a lot of games.
Wait. Is it? 84.
84-yard reception.
Claypool?
Come on now, y'all. I believe in you.
84.
Right? 84.
Maybe Metcalf. I'm gonna just say Metcalf. I don't even.
I was gonna say I want to say DK.
Both are saying DK.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
wanna
lock
say
it in
his
with
name? Take a
DK.
swing. Take a swing. Hey, better.
I'll agree.
Wrong. Chase Claypool.
I fucking knew it.
That's why I said he
knew
had
it.
a big week this week.
I was like 50-50. I was like, DK.
This one you all should probably know. Longest field goal of the season so far.
My boy.
Okay, I'll give everybody points for that one.
Yeah.
God, but he's been missing like what 3 weeks
Yeah,
prior
no,
this
yeah.
week. He was missing. Fuck. Oh my
I'm gonna skip
God.
over this one just because I don't know if you'll get that one right, and it also might be a dead get. It's one of those ones where you may either not get it right or you're gonna get it right. So I don't want to do it. But
PEMDAS.
it was pretty much fastest ball carrier, Raheem Mostert. But next one is, of these three players, who has the highest completion percentage? Rodgers, Breeze, or Carr? Who out of those three players has the highest completion percentage?
I'm gonna say dark horse. I'm gonna say it's Derek Carr.
That's a good pick. I'll say.
Yeah, I want to agree with that. But I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
I feel
I was gonna say Aaron Rodgers, but hey,
Yeah,
man.
I'm not gonna be shocked if it is.
You both
I'll
are
say-
saying Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I was gonna say Rodgers or Carr.
Derek Carr.
Good hit.
I gotta feel it.
Good pick. Yeah.
He dumped it up to Oler a lot.
Rodgers has 70.5, Breeze has 71.3, and Derek Carr has 73.1. Which wouldn't break the record, but it would break, I think, third place for the completion percentage record. What player has the most forced fumbles and fumble recoveries?
Myles Garrett. Forced fumbles.
And fumble recoveries.
Myles Garrett with 4.
So you mean they're like first in forced fumbles and first in fumble?
Myles Garrett 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Garrett too. Then she put it like that.
Yeah, because I know Garrett recovered a fumble.
He's recovered 3 or 4. I'm gonna say that.
Do you all say Garrett?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Myles Garrett.
Yeah, you're all right. He had 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries.
What a guy.
He's tied for the most forced fumbles, but he has the most fumble recoveries for a single person. And then daily double. Just if I'll tell you all your points right now. If you want to put all your points down, or if you want to do whatever you want with your points. Pat, you have 38.50. Ray, you have 27.50, and Q, you have 26.50. So daily double. You can choose however many points you want to put down. What cornerback has the most interception return yards?
Huh?
I believe he had the most last year. I believe.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. So choose however many points you want to put down out of the ones that you have.
Say
Or
the
if-
question again.
What corner has the most interception return yards?
Return yards?
Yeah.
Not touch.
They took the interception back for, I believe it's 100. Yeah, they have 2 interceptions for 110 yards. I'll tell you that. 2 interceptions for 110 yards.
Damn.
I don't know. Do I know this person?
Maybe.
If not, then not.
You might
yeah.
not.
My knowledge with cornerbacks is just.
This is somebody who should be a household name, if you ask me. He should be.
Can you AFC or NFC?
He's NFC.
Who?
Oh, never mind.
NFC?
I was wrong.
He had a big year last year, and I'm pretty sure he led the league in interception return yards also, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I'm gonna skip on this, coach. I don't know.
That's fine.
Wait, let me see, Mark. I want to know now.
Did Marshawn Lattimore pick Brady off at the beginning of the year?
No.
Who picked Brady off at the beginning of the year?
Janoris Jenkins.
It's Jenkins. I want to
Yeah,
guess Jenkins.
yeah, it's gonna be Jenkins. Then.
who that is. Do I not know? I'm gonna look it
It's
up.
not Janoris Jenkins. It's Dante Jackson for the Panthers.
That makes sense though, cause he's fast as.
He's fast and he can jump.
Yeah,
He can jump.
That makes sense.
Dante Jackson.
2 interceptions for 110 yards returns.
Yeah,
Dang,
know,
I
dude.
forgot about him.
I don't know who this is, coach.
Yo,
is this Peanut?
Whoa.
Throwback. Oh my goodness.
Yo, wildin' right now.
That's a household name, dog.
Does anybody have anything that they want to, get off their chest at all? Anything that we missed? Anything that we should cover?
No, coach.
No, I think we good.
That was a good segment.
Long episode, honestly.
How long was it?
2.5 hours.
That's not bad.
It's
I gotta
30
pee.
That's 30 minutes more than we usually do. So since nobody else really has anything to say, I'll end it with the usual. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening, obviously. We also have social media that I still haven't done anything for. I think that's like the 4th week in a row I've said that. But same name, The Sports Cache on Twitter and Instagram. Are you sure nobody else has anything they need to say?
Positive. So you got winning tonight.
Yeah, let's do that.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Let's update predictions real quick. Because I still have those from last week. Especially since I don't think we're here.
What you mean update predictions?
So, if we want to make any changes to them, Charger Saints, I had 42-21 Saints. Pat, you had 34-17 Saints. You weren't here to make picks, and you weren't either. So, if you want to make those real quick, I can add them.
Y'all both pick Saints?
Yeah.
You got the Saints scoring that much?
Never mind. I want to change mine because Michael Thomas isn't playing.
Nope, but Emmanuel Sanders better have a fucking game.
Yo, watch this. You ready?
Him or Traquan.
I want to say
I'm going to come over that table if you go crazy. I'll come over that table.
17-28. Saints.
17-28 Saints.
Yeah, I like the Saints.
Justin's going off tonight. Justin's going off tonight.
I like the Saints for tonight.
I'm going to say it's a close game, though.
Well, can you give me a score?
28-24 Chargers.
I'm going to be seeing you after the game.
That's fine with me, Coach.
I swear if we lose. I swear to God. I swear to God. All right, well, got those out of the way. So, yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, nothing done to the social media yet. Still the same names. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next time when the cache is full.